fuck, especially this last week.
So you got your hat on. You must be stressed. Need a safe spot.
Well, I realize it doesn't, when you have the background going on with this hat, just having the brim going all the way around, it fucks with the background. So I just, get irritated with it. So I just go, and besides, the Blue Jays are awesome and they're doing good this year. So got to rep them. All right, we got the chat.
I was going to say, we're down to 3 of us.
I know. We're gonna have to fucking get Profit all fucked up on some kind of drug or other. I'll be all zonked out on edibles here. So I ate a gram of RSO about an hour and a half ago. So that's starting to kick in a little bit here. And I still got those 10 gummies left from Canada's Finest that they were nice enough to send out last week. So if I
cool.
Start going to town on those anytime as well.
Damn, we don't have the dab frog. We don't have. This is gonna be a messed up show, man. We're gonna have to try to work with what we got. Get muted.
Dude, I always got the dab bell.
Well.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
It's gone.
Oh.
Usually I'm like, now I gotta find it.
It might be a luck, guys. They just Sam came through here. I think just I gotta go back to where the hell he has it. Let's see. Where the fuck? Okay. And of course, it doesn't want to work. Yeah, catch that. Not very loud, but anyway, Sam sent me a recording of his dab frog is what I'm trying to play for you here.
Sweet.
No, it worked out good, man.
You hear that all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got a good rhythm too. Like he knows how to play that thing.
Well, so actually what I want to do now is because that's slightly amplified through a Bluetooth speaker. And hold on one second.
Well, I heard the frog, so I'm taking a dab. I mean, it's like psychological now. You know, I hear the bell.
Okay, sorry about that. I had kids coming in and, doing what kids do. But anyways, what I was thinking, so I got that recorded that I could throw on the computer somewhere. I'm sure that's a doable thing. And then what I need is someone like Profit that knows how to draw up a picture that says something like dab frog with the, dab time with the frog on it or something. And then we can sync that picture up with Sam's mechanical frog sound there. I think that would be great.
Don't we have another asshole on this panel that likes to draw?
Yeah, we do, but he's usually busy like with a job, something you don't have. So I figure you got free time more than he does. So that's why.
Hey, what would you think of like me tattooing somebody while we were streaming?
That'd be all right.
Yeah, because my boy's bugging me to tattoo his face. I might do it.
Serious?
Yeah, man. He was here tonight, but I let him go home because I was like, I got shit to do.
Huh.
Plus, I was fucking exhausted and I wasn't going to tattoo him anyway at this moment. But
Do that.
he could do something. I mean, if you want, we could do it for next Friday. I'll line his ass up.
Dude, yeah, if he's down for that, and then you know what we could do? Because we could.
I'll keep me muted.
What the fuck is that screeching?
I have no idea, dude. It's not me.
All right. Well,
No,
anyway,
Oh, it's you, Brett. You're sitting there over there.
I found a bell in case that other thing didn't work.
It sounded like goddamn kazoo or some shit, man.
I thought it was like somebody screeching feedback. Like, get your face away from the mic.
Sounds like a booth kazoo.
Muted.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
We'll start. So yeah, was this dab frog thing I was talking about? We'll start off with Sam's fucking dab frog sound that he makes, and then we'll end with Drizzet's shrieking sound that he's fucking with right now. But anyways, what I was gonna say about your tattoo and your buddy there, Prophet, was like we could have you kind of on the laptop like as we are now. And then you were talking with White Widow about having her jump on the show from time to time. We were saying, like, well, Fridays would be perfect, man. She'd have a cell phone or something like that and film closer in shots so we could see better what you're doing, too.
Yeah, we just stay on mute so that this way here you're not hearing the constant freaking buzzing.
Yeah, I could see that getting old fast.
Oh, yeah, it will.
Yeah.
I tune it out, once I hear it. I don't hear it, but realistically, you will hear it.
Oh, even when you're in the room, even getting the tattoo, you don't even really notice it. But when you're sitting here watching a couple of idiots fucking have a fucking conversation about absolutely fuck all, and you go,
oh, if you start screaming though, I'm gonna unmute because I know you want to hear that shit.
And if he does, you got to dig it in a little bit deeper then.
Well, I can't damage my work. I can't damage my work. There's only so deep I can go.
Okay, well, just go as deep as you can.
Oh, I always do. I wanted to stay, I want you to know I was there.
Yeah. I remember one time when I was, like 18, 19, I had a buddy tattoo me across the fucking stomach. And all of that ink leached out. So, and it fucking hurt. I was irritating, not a fun experience at all. And then within 2 weeks, all the ink was gone. And I was like, fuck, I sat there that for all for nothing. Maybe next time I should get like a real tattoo artist to do tattoos on.
Hey man, I started off as a fake tattoo artist, so
On me.
I bet you that dude might be doing something decent, You always got your friends you got to practice on, before you actually start moving out there.
Yeah.
And if you know how to draw and they have some faith in you and you get the gun or the machine if you want to be professional about it. But I've always been underground. I've been in several shops and I enjoy being underground more. But yeah, so once you get it, you'll be surprised how many of your friends will offer their ass up real quick for some experience. And once you start doing that, you know, more and more, just like growing. Every tattoo, I learned something. Every grow, I learned something, even to this day.
Actually, I got one on my leg. We'll see if we can get it. She drew the picture for this. It's not enough light on there to really check it out. But anyways, I was gonna get her a gun, and yeah, sorry, I can't coordinate the camera, the light, and all that shit at the same time. But anyways, it's a fucking guy on the back of my leg. That's kind of coming out like that of the skin. My niece drew that. I was fucking threatening to get her a gun a few years ago, but she swore that she's, you know, she had like kind of a passing interest in tattooing, but kind of when I was actually right about to do it, she's just like, you know what, I'll probably won't actually put the time into learning to do it proper. So it's like, well, good thing you told me now, so I didn't go spend a buttload of money on getting you some goodies.
Right. Because starting up is always an expensive endeavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a scratch and post for my buddy.
That's like the lives.
Process.
I was a scratching post for myself too. So I mean, in all fairness, I also abused myself just as bad. Only it hurt more because I had to do it to myself, and I had to try to keep the line straight while doing it.
The guy
like I would tattoo myself then rather than hand a gun to one of my other artistic friends. Isn't that a little ignorant of myself? Now that I think about it, but no. They were like, you're the only one that can handle the gun. And I was like, yeah, right, you're probably right. So fuck it. And you know, I wanted work, so I had to do it myself.
My artist actually took a video of him tattooing himself. It was rather entertaining.
My stomach hurt. I screamed like a girl the whole time. And I was pissed off I even started.
Great.
Like one of those ones where it's like, what the fuck did I do this for? Jesus fucking
dude, right when I did the first line, dude, it was like, do I stop now with a funky ass line or do I just try to get through it? And yeah, I still gotta fill it in.
talking about this, the only thing I can think of is physician, heal thyself, right? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I like pain. I don't know. It's weird.
Not me.
But no, that pain was intense, man. That was like a whole new like burn. I don't even know. I felt like someone's pouring like acid on me and shit on my stomach. I was like that whole area, man. It like the ribs. Like, those are some sensitive spots. You don't think about them, but your core is sensitive, man.
Was it just the last show where I was talking about get my ribs done after they'd been stove in with a chunk of rebar about a month afterwards? I was like fucking hard, man. Like I was like damn near in tears, and I don't fucking care what anybody has to say about that.
No, dude, I've seen a lot of men go down and be like, I'm fucking done, and leave with just the outline on their ribs. Like, I don't have anything on my ribs. Obviously, I can do it, but I was all set with even doing that. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Johnny was. I'm just cringing just thinking of the pain of that, man. Sorry.
I got my ear done in both ears, but that made me drool a little bit.
Myself, I never found the need to do that.
It tickles. It tickles.
Some spots tickle.
It all tickles.
Hey guys.
No, Johnny, we talked about it. We agreed the stomach was not a tickle.
Stomach, nipples, and armpits suck. Other than that,
the ribs ain't good, man. Come on. Yeah, the skull ain't that bad. Come on.
The collarbone blows.
Especially your skull, dude. It's nothing but a brick. I bet you the guy had to go through like 5 needles because he freaking dulled it. the vintage off your skull, dude. It's like going across with a brick.
Don't get your collarbone done if you don't have to. That fucking sucks as well.
I got some line work going to that. That hurt.
Yeah.
So I was pissed.
Let's just say hi to Crazy Pop Mom. It took her a couple attempts to get on here. Now she's finally on. Crazy Pop Mom.
Oh my God, right? I have no idea what is going on with my anything. I need my laptop. That's all I can say.
Dude, that was still a hell of a lot easier than on Mother's Day, though. Fuck, like it took whatever the hell happened there. I'm not even sure.
Well, I'm just about over bullshit. I can't wait until like I can figure out what laptop I really just need to get, because this is basically the only thing I'm gonna want to do with it.
You know what? To be honest, that was the biggest deciding factor when we got ours last summer. Was like I knew I had to have enough whatever computer tech speak to be able to edit videos. Which is, you've seen those in the beginning of my YouTube channel. And then I had to be able to do what I'm doing. And then the podcasting. So I went out and bought a cheap mic and another webcam, because the one that it comes with, actually, I didn't even realize it came with a webcam because the thing is so freaking small. I just thought it was some just weird little hole in the computer. But no, apparently it's a camera. But I got a better one now. Is what I'm getting at, I guess.
Yeah, maybe I should talk to you. Maybe you can just tell me what I should buy and I'd be over this bullshit.
Oh, I'm not that kind of techie. I went.
Well, you bought a laptop last year and it works for this. I mean,
pretty much, and it wasn't even me that bought it. It was the wife at the time. She went into the Source or whatever the store was here in town, and because it was funny, I was in Kelowna, BC working. I remember it. And this is like, the height of COVID summer and stuff, and like computers and like all that stuff was like out of stock at all these Best Buys and other stores that they would typically have, because everyone was grabbing them for at-home learning. They had to get most of that type of shit online, but here in Little Town 100 Mile had them.
That's like how fast.
I'm on a Pavilion and it's an HP. I mean, it'd probably be cheap seeing how she got it a few years ago. Right.
About $800.
A few years ago.
Yeah.
$800
with the Word.
With Word on it though, so I don't know if you
we had to buy Word.
Had to buy Word. That's what, a couple $100.
Yeah, they don't give you any perks or anything. They just want to screw you and then go, oh yeah, by the way, you need all this other shit too.
Well, Outlook. So I got the whole Outlook package. And
so she had to do a lot of documentation work and stuff with it. But I mean, I imagine just getting the computer straight up would be cheaper. I mean, realistically, without all the extra.
Probably do $500 at BJ's.
Yeah, BJ's. Check it out.
Yeah, because just Word alone is expensive, like $200 or some crap.
Yeah.
It's either $200 straight up for one computer, or
it was like $200 for the computer straight up.
a year.
or $100 a year. Yeah, for Word. Crazy.
Well, Outlook, everything.
Outlook
Right.
and everything. You know, Word, Outlook, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a computer guy. I'm just telling you what I'm on. Then shoot,
Yeah,
the wife
so
was there
I'm
and
not
started rambling
anymore,
on about
which
it.
is why I'm having a problem.
It's Microsoft Office. That's what she paid for, was Microsoft Office.
I
And it
don't
gives
know.
you the
Oh,
Excel and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I can out of mine.
yeah, I'm so confused nowadays because I used to know what things were, and then I just kind of fell off the face of the computer world, and it was just like, well, I don't need to buy one every 2 years. I have no idea what's going on now. And then my kids started breaking all the laptops in the house, so they kind of just trickled out, and there was like 6 of them all broken. I was like, hells to the no, we all get tablets. Fuck you all. Like, it was getting really costly. I had 4 kids that are all like breaking laptops and desktops and freaking any other electronical thing you could get your hands on at that moment.
So do you got the tablet? Because you can run off the tablet.
Well, that's what I'm on right now, but it only lets me see your face when you're talking or Dritz when he's talking. This is like super annoying. It will not let me do anything to change that.
There's no option at the
Can you-
top
If
of the
I
screen.
do the top right hand corner, it says leave.
Oh, there's no view.
not that top corner. Just put your finger in the middle of the screen on the right-hand side and slide your finger to the left.
Nice. Sounds kinky.
Oh,
Holy shit, you just made her entire life, Driz.
Oh my God, look at that.
She's
I
like,
know
wow, this
he
stuff.
just did. I don't have to buy a fucking, oh my God, look at how much money I just saved as soon as it catches up.
Buy some weed with that money.
It's never going to catch up. It's never going to catch up. Trust me. YouTube is about, 45 seconds behind our live. So like me, I'm watching on my phone talking to you on Zoom, but on
Yeah.
YouTube, I can see, right now Caribou's talking on YouTube. Now it's Crazy Pop Mom.
Yeah, I noticed that, which is why I was like, I just need to fix this because it's bullshit. But no, I fixed it. Oh my God, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that lag will fuck a person up real good sometimes. It's,
You got to turn that shit down, not even look at it. If you're going to do anything with it, just look at the chat. Don't even pay attention to the screen or the volume or anything like that. Because,
Well,
it will mess you up.
My problem is not like I'll be muting myself on and off, so I gotta go back and forth if I'm trying to like say hi to the people in chat like I just was, and I'll probably have to go back because I didn't get through everyone, right? So it's like when you're busy focusing on this, you don't know if somebody's gonna walk into the room and start talking to me while I'm on the YouTube screen, like, oh fuck, now I gotta close that window and go back to the old one, and it's meanwhile a whole bunch of background noise. Pain in my
I'm trying to juggle, but I'm not feeling it. I said hey to everybody. Like I just said hey everyone, Hey everybody in chat. Sorry, I'm being lazy.
hey, everybody in chat. I can only focus on one thing, and that's on here. Hi, chat.
Yeah, chat, sorry, but I don't even have you up.
Wow, it's so. I gotta look in the chat now because I
No,
feel like
I do my
rude.
best.
I feel rude.
I got like 10 of those gummies.
You are rude.
Finest right there. Oops. It's like 9.
You've met my mother. I mean, Christ, you blame her and blame me.
Anyways, another 500 milligrams.
Oh, I have to apologize to anybody yesterday or the other day, sorry, on Friday when I went, I probably blew everybody's freaking eardrums out, and I have to apologize for that.
If you
I was
live stream,
expecting it, but I wasn't.
you can live stream rather than and just keep going through your thing directly, and then as it posts, go back into your profile, edit, and then you can actually put the names and the writings and everything, so that you don't have to post multiple videos. You can just go right to live, and if anybody happens to be scrolling, they'll catch you live maybe, and then it'll post a video when you end it rather than trying to do multiple videos like you did. So that's just how I figured it out.
I just thought it was gonna let me do like the pictures.
No.
So that's why I did it that way. But yeah, but going live now, oh great, just what I need.
Well, I mean,
Like,
you're
this
basically doing the
isn't
same
intimidating
thing, but it's not really the odds that you're caught on live while you're doing it, it's kind of slim unless you like got a set time. You know, if you go random live, somebody's going to be kind of scrolling through it or directly getting messaged.
Oh,
When
I'll
you
do it in
post.
between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning when everybody's like sleeping and I'm all alone on Cannabis.
Sure, sure. You're live right now, honey. I don't know what you're worried about.
I have all used
We're
to back me
all
up,
in your
though.
room. We're all inside your room, and you're worried about taking a walk.
Don't tell the husband.
Ah,
He shuts the door and says, "Shut up, you're too loud."
yeah, I got both doors shut on me.
It's okay, because I'll be in here talking with you guys, and they're like, it's the girlfriend's bedroom. This is where I podcast from. And she'll come in. It's also where we smoke. We're not allowed to smoke in the rest of the house. And so she'll come in and smoke a joint, as she very well deserves to, in her own damn house, and start talking to me while I'm talking to you guys. And I'm just, shut the fuck up. Talking to my friends over here. I don't know. I don't ever say shut the fuck up. I never have. I see the look on Crazy Pop Mom's face, like, oh my God. No, no, she honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I would get like a right hook and laid the fuck out if I so
I know you're kidding, but it was too funny. I had to react.
well, it's kind of just like when we were just kicking the show off, and my daughter and the girlfriend's daughter come in to show me what they're dressing up as. It's Friday night, right? Kids are having fun. It's like come crashing through the door with all this background noise. As we've all seen from Prophet's chip bags in the past, it doesn't take much noise to overtake the entire screen and everything. So yes, your chip bag.
I have chip bags. What are you talking about?
It was an episode a while back. You had a chip bag twice in the episode. I remember.
I think I had the munchies like a motherfucker. That one.
That's what the lady was just talking about. I think it was on the Mother's Day show. She brought it up too, and I was fucking laughing because I remember it very well. And I was reading the chat as that was happening on. I think it was the second time, and even Painted Lady was like in the comments, like, "Oh, that crumpling sound" or something like that. I was like,
"Why didn't you mute me, man?"
Because we can see we're sitting here and we can hear crumple, crumple, crumple. And all of a sudden, you get this like shit eating. Oh, that's me look on your face. Although it's not as loud on your side as it is to us, right? But it was like all of a sudden you knew.
Yeah. Like fuck, I should mute. I was starving. Sometimes I'll forget to eat and then I'll be sitting here. I'm like, fuck, man. I'm not moving around. I'm thinking about food. I've been smoking weed for like an hour. I gotta eat.
You were like shoveling food in earlier off that plate.
Dude, that's the first time I've eaten today. I was like, oh shit, why am I dizzy? Oh yeah, I'm hungry.
Hey, she just walked in and didn't say a fucking word.
Did she give you the finger?
I came upstairs to go pee.
Yeah, never mind, we're all good. She didn't hear a thing.
Nice.
So Raider has a question.
Oh, that's right. I was getting there. And what's the question?
Okay, go ahead then. No, go ahead.
You're gonna.
Oh yeah, I don't know none of that.
Oh,
fuck. That's you, Caribou.
You're not even gonna say it out.
Well, I don't know how to do any of that. So Caribou, you change your background.
Background on your.
It's okay. So top left corner, there's I think it's like a shield looking icon. You click on that. Go then on the right side top of your screen, it's like a sprocket for settings. Click on that and go to background and filters. I clip over to go and find that whatever Raider was asking about there, and for only thing I see is Yema fucking making fun of me for eating crayons earlier. It was when I do my RSO, usually I'll take it on like a cracker and fold it in half and then throw it in my mouth and take it with a shot of water like that. I didn't have any crackers up here. I had nibs, so I took 2 nibs, started and put it down on the scale, zeroed those out so I could see what the weight is and put a gram of RSO on there. Took a picture of that, sent it to the boys on Discord, and all of a sudden everyone's calling me a crayon eater and shit like that. It's like, so what? It's okay. It's like the 2000s, you know.
Hey, what the hell? If they're eating Tide Pods, what the hell's wrong with eating a crayon? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, it can't be any worse than a Tide Pod or like Connie.
Nah, dude, it's crayon. What's the problem with a crayon? I'm just mad
They
because they
literally
all
say
taste the
not
same.
toxic right across them.
Yeah, they all taste the same. That's what pisses me off.
Did you guys ever wish the orange ones ever actually did taste like orange? Because I remember, I think it was like Sesame Street or one of those shows that where they show you how certain stuff is made. And one of the episodes was crayons. And I remember it was orange crayons. And they're going through the process and you see all the like the liquid wax and stuff. And I just thought it looked like it tasted good. So fuck, maybe I did crayons as a kid. You might fucking hot. You might have been onto something. I had like going to like fucking therapy about my past or something like that, where they do the hypnosis and find past life regression. That's what it is. We'll find out.
Yeah.
A kid that got crayons stuck up his nose or something like that and had to get the doctor to pull it out. No, trust me. Cocaine I've done would have melted it out a long time ago.
My son got a pea stuck in his ear. I ended up getting it out with a straw and sucking like to create a suction to get it out. Like, yeah, literally. Oh no, it was a popcorn kernel. Sorry, that's what it was. Popcorn kernel. My white girlfriend called me up freaking out. Like, I gotta bring him to the hospital. I can't get this thing out. I'm like, tip him upside down and fucking shake him, man. Like, come on.
Tip him on his side and you're just like,
I thought about it. I mean, I tried when I got home. I did spend some time, you know. And
So was that your first experience at sucking there, Prophet, or what?
What was that?
Was that your first experience in sucking, or what?
Oh God, no! I was a professional by then. Come on, you can't have kids and not know how to do that.
Prophet could totally suck start a Harley.
Yeah.
Johnny's like, yeah, I vouch for that.
I got nothing.
But you give it all.
I take it all. I might as well give it all.
Fuck, I'm blanking out. It's gonna be a good show already. If I'm already blanking out, we just
Why? We might need you to start talking then, because I'm a little fried. It's been a long week.
You're not gonna be all Mr. Quiet Guy on us now.
I'm gonna try not to be, man. I told you, I'm fucking tired. What do you want me to do? Juggle? I can't juggle, but I'll try.
You know, do a little dance, shake some ass. You know.
Not enough room. I have to move the couch.
We've got time.
Johnny's got it. There we go. Johnny's shaking his ass.
While you clear off your dance floor. When you come out, we want to see you in a fishnet thong.
Dude, you don't want to see that. You really don't.
I know, yeah, you're right. I don't want to see it, but I'm sure I'm sure there's at least 2 people in the chat that wouldn't mind seeing it. So.
It's on my OnlyFans account. I got bills to pay, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoring myself out on this. I might as well whore myself out on that.
Yeah.
I just don't like Instagram. It's creepy.
Who the hell was talking about that? I don't know. Me and one of the guys in the Discord about how you were kind of surprised your old ladies don't have, at least one of them have an Instagram account.
Oh God, no! I don't play with that shit.
Everybody around you has Instagram except for you, and even who was it? Was that Stony? Was it Stony you sent seeds to?
Yeah, he called me up today actually.
Yeah, he got them today. It was posted
he called me
on Instagram and tagging me, and the post was awesome because it's like, Prophet sent me these seeds, I want him, but he's not on Instagram, so I can't tag him, kind of thing. I was like, fucking Stony, you're awesome.
But he had my phone number, man, so he just ended up calling me, and he's like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm like, what? He's like, why did you like? He was just like shocked that I sent them that much. I was like, dude, I wasn't doing anything with them, and I have more. Like, not a problem, dude.
You should see some of the amounts I've given to some people. Like,
I mean, he also hooks up DP, so I mean, the dude's rock solid. So I mean, I had no problem hooking him up. Yeah. Especially after talking to him. I mean, great guy.
Yes, he's a good dude, man. He's an all right guy.
Absolutely.
My new thing is if I'm sending seeds to somewhere I've never like an area, I'll send like way more than I normally would. Like say, let's just say given a state, like for example, no particular town, but a state, I've never shipped them there before. So okay, I'm gonna give you extras so that when you start meeting friends, you can start fucking, okay, here's some seeds, get them extra all out all over the place. So that's fuck, it's gonna
I don't mind mailing seeds, but when it's like you gotta send like 5 or 6 packages, it starts adding up a bit. That no matter how late you go, it's it does add up, man.
You're only upset because of how many underwears you have to put in your.
I only sent 1 pair of underwears, okay, so I don't want to hear it. I'm not a whore. No, but he should have got them today. I should check, but I could have White Widow check, bringing the track number later on.
Speaking of which,
I don't know how to do any of that.
No, I'm sorry, not yet. We checked mail earlier, not yet.
What was that? For who?
I'm waiting on a package from Hype. He sent me up something, and it's fucking been a few weeks now, so it's kind of like, it literally should be here any day.
Right here's the receipt. Well, I don't want to expose any location, so here's the back of it, but you all know this is what the thing looks like. I got all the tracking numbers right here. Anybody that wants to know can DM me that one directly on Cannabuzz. If I can get to you back in a day, just give me a bit. I've been bouncing between a couple of sites, but yeah, if you want your track number, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. I'm just not going to do all the work because I don't do that shit. I sent it. You want to track it, that's on you.
See, you're too nice because at this point in time, I'm too freaking cheap to send packing or tracking numbers everywhere that I send mail to. So it's just like,
I would give
the post office. Hopefully it gets there, but it seems I think I've got 100% success ratio going on. And like crazy pop mom, we're just waiting for another package to come in the mail to me, and then I can send you your beans that I was gonna send you. Like I said, I'll be how I like to when I've never shipped seeds to Ontario, so you'll be probably getting a windfall of them because you got your sister in the chat who's also been a killer supporter for us, and we love her. So share some beans with her, and then also your friends as well.
I've got a few people in mind. Once you told me that, I was just like, oh, that person be like over the moon. Oh my god, okay, that person. Because I have a couple of people that are able to grow outdoors, right? And they're growing one strain, which I find mentally insane. But to each his own. But yeah, I'm just like, you can add another something to this garden. So I'm like super excited for my girlfriend for seeds that you're sending us. Because I'm like, what can you do with stuff outside? I've not grown outside. But she has for many, many, many years. So it's going to be exciting.
I'm just waiting to get back to work next week. I've been off for the better part of a month now. I'm waiting for paychecks to come in because, well, it doesn't make sense to be mailing a bunch of shit all over the place when you don't have an income.
When you need to eat
food and shit like that. So I unfortunately, but I people get it. It's they understand, but the seeds will get there. Because you're not the only person that'll be. Is that Drizzt fucking freaking in our ears?
You better believe it.
Jesus.
Dab.
That sounds like a dab train coming to a halt. But hey, the man spoke, so let's get her done. Oh, hey, but it's kind of funny. So a while ago, the girlfriend and I, we went and bought a couple ounces of weed, and the lady gave us this honey oil with some artificial watermelon flavoring in it. And the only time we used it, we did one of those moon rock joints where you roll your joint, coat it in oil or whatever, and then roll it in keef. And we used this for the oil. Jesus Christ, the fucking watermelon, the artificial watermelon was just way too overpowering and actually wrecked the joint.
We didn't even finish it.
But I just tried a shot of this in the dab rig before the show, and it worked pretty good, and it's not overpoweringly disgusting. So that's what I'm about to do. Just talk like an idiot for a little bit longer.
It's all good, man. I scored 2 White Widow seeds today, feminized. Well, I gave them to White Widow, but Might have her grow that too on top of auto CBD.
White Widow is gonna grow some White Widow.
I mean, I seemed like it was fate, so
Fuck, I like the sounds of that.
yeah, I was just gonna go buy the Black Widow seeds.
Yep, they make them, dude.
I know.
Tailor made to Prophet's household. Hey, well,
Actually,
we gotta get to the Ross to Jeff Prophet, man. Now we absolutely have to. So we can have your entire household growing strains named after.
All right, we're actually named.
We never name you after strains, right? Everyone else named that shit after you guys. Let's face it.
Fucking A. Even though the other two don't really smoke. Sure, I'll run with that.
They are. Fucking people naming strains after people that don't even smoke this shit. That's how fucking badass they are.
Nice.
They're your princesses. So
You shut your mouth, man. I don't want to have to let them know that, man. I try to keep them on a certain line.
Well, I hope they're watching on their phones in the back.
Oh no, they're asleep. That's the only reason I'm getting away with half this shit.
no, they watch it.
What's funny is, White Widow's gonna pop out, or actually, I think I hear Black Widow. I might be screwed.
You fucking pussy.
It's not her.
That was probably the dog.
Nope, Black Widow's mom.
Hey, you seen him curl up into a ball, though.
I felt the genetics, I guess. I knew it was out there.
So I bought some fancy outdoor plants at the farmer's market this morning. I can't even remember what the fuck they're called. They start with A. Do you happen to remember by any chance?
I can go look. I can go get the jar.
I don't know, but anyways, it comes with they hooked us by selling us a jar of jam or jelly or whatever, and the guy's like, "Do you like blueberries?" I was like, "Yes, I do." He's like, "Do you like blackberries?" I was like, "Yes, I do." And there's another one he threw out there too, but I also like that one. I'm really high and I can't remember what it is. And he's like, "Well, then you're gonna like this." And we tried it, and he wasn't lying, that's for sure. So these weird plants that kind of like a honeysuckle, I guess. I bought 2 of those. So because I'm like, it might be a couple more months till I'm able to grow fucking cannabis again, and I'm fucking going nuts. I got like a little aloe that I bought so I can at least have a plant to fucking look at. And then another one of those aloes with like the white kind of crowning that goes around it. So I got these 2 fancy aloes. Guess what? Aloes are not fun to grow because they don't fucking do anything. They just sit there and look at you. So I need something that I can actually maybe see grow, if not, at least on a weekly basis, be able to tell you it moved.
Get something with a flower on it. You'll feel more impressed.
Either that, my wife, she has these hanging ivy things, and then I'll tell you what, she clips them off all the time, and they grow. It grows all the way down to the damn floor. She'll clip it off about 3 feet from the floor, and then next thing you know, it's growing longer and longer and longer. It's down to the floor again.
Get a spider plant, man. That's what I got. I love
or
them.
an inch plant.
It kind of reminds me of my grandmother, though.
Is insane right now. I got it 2 months ago, and now it's 19 times bigger than it was, and I'm not even shitting you. I'll post it later.
I've never heard of an inch plant.
Yeah, it's okay. It's called the Wandering Jew, but we're not allowed to say that anymore because it's not politically correct. So it is the inch plant. If you want to know, it's the Wandering Jew.
Oh, interesting.
Someone behind me that knows what you're talking about, but I'm really confused.
I will Google that.
I don't care if it's politically correct or not. That is the goddamn name of the plant, Wandering Jew.
Right? This is what I thought too, until they told me I'm not allowed to say that when I Googled it.
No. Bullshit. That's somebody trying to, tell you what to do. That's the name of the plant, Wandering Jew.
Well, they have the other name, so you can call it either one.
It might
I'd be on it if I had a plant named after me, like Wandering Dipshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I couldn't understand why it doesn't make them happy, because this freaking thing is amazing. I love this plant. If they called it Crazy Pot Mom, I'd be thrilled for y'all to be growing my plant. I
need to look this plant up, man. I'm about to grab my phone and jump out for a second.
you want me to just find it and send it or put it on here?
No, I'm gonna pull it up right now. I'm just curious about it.
I'm getting
I
pictures.
was just checking it out. It's got really cool leaves.
Your girlfriend's looking.
Did you look it up? Yep, there it is. Never mind.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's not hard to find at all.
Wow, that is pretty awesome. I almost kind of got a coleus, but like a gnarly coleus look.
Cool.
You actually looked it up under Wandering Jew, didn't you, probably?
Yeah, absolutely. It came
Oh,
right
hell
up.
yeah.
Yeah, it's right. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's fucking right there. Wandering.
It
Fucking,
might
oh,
not be
wait.
politically correct in this day and age, but that is the name of the
Wandering
plant.
Jew.
So deal with it.
That's is what it is,
Okay,
man.
I will tell Google to deal with it.
Hey, man, they had no problem with me fucking pulling it up. I mean, I pulled up all types of Jewish stuff. I research Hebrew
I
shit
think I
all the
probably
time,
looked
so
up
it's
as
not politically
why am I not
incorrect.
allowed to call it that?
Anti-Semitism. I guess it could be a touchy situation for some people. But I mean, like I said, I researched a lot of Hebrew stuff, man, and shit. I go to the Hebrew text before I go to the Christian text, so I have no problem with it personally, but I can't speak on their behalf. That's the thing. But also, I'm not insulted on their behalf. But it's a beautiful plant.
Right? It is gorgeous.
Maybe they got the idea from like the burning bush.
And I got that as like 5 little sprouts about
How long?
this big, and then maybe a couple bigger.
Now, is it like a
about 2
slow
months
growing
long, so
plant
I
or
had
is it a fast growing? I mean, I have the info right here. I don't have to
No,
ask.
it's super
Figured you could
fast.
DM
You can like break off a piece and plop it in water, and within 2 days, plop that water or that into the dirt, and or you can just rip it off and put it in the dirt. Like it's
So it's
just
like a
it's growing like
coleus.
a freaking crazy thing.
It's just like a coleus,
Yeah,
man. You
I've
cut a
never like I've
coleus.
had them before.
I told her, I said, man, you got a freaking aloe vera plant. Just cut off some of that damn aloe vera, crush it up, and use that as a cloning gel. It'll work really good. She never even thought of it. She tried it. She's like, oh, yeah, that stuff works really great. Aloe vera is great, dude.
Oh, I know. We can't
It's
get
also
it
known
around
as a
here all the
spider
time
wart
either,
plant.
So now everybody wants it.
Do you know that? It's also known
If you
as
wanna
the
blow up your
higher
aloe-
classification is a spider wart plant. That's kind of neat. Never heard of
Yeah.
that. Ooh, those are pretty spider warts. Look at us talking about
Add
flowers,
silica
Christ, like a
to
hippie.
your aloe plant. and
Now
it'll
we're
blow up.
Googling stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm looking up flowers and shit like a hippie. I mean, I'm like, I want to grow that. I want to
What
grow
was that?
Nothing.
What was that hypothetical?
If you want your aloe plants to blow up, add like diatomaceous earth to the soil, because they're like, what was it, 85% silica or 80% silica? They take up silica like most plants take up nitrogen.
Wow.
Okay.
Thanks, hype. I'm gonna try that out.
I just heard that about something else too.
I've always wanted
I
to
buy
grow aloes, but it seems like everyone I know has an aloe just about, but they don't ever seem to actually, right? They just sit there. But you see pictures. Yeah.
I had
She
one
didn't have-
that we bought a little 1-footer at our local
Yeah.
Walmart, and then within about a year, it was my arm span, like tip to tip. It was my arm span from like one of the little 1-footers at Walmart. Nothing big, just about a foot long. But we repotted it into a 3-gallon and added diatomaceous earth in with Coco Loco and just regular cocoa core. And just blended that all up and add water, go. And I had arm span in a year.
Yeah, it's like the old lady. She had, they got huge. She finally couldn't bring them in this year because they were so huge. We had no place to put them inside, so she had to leave them out, and they died in the winter. But she like him. They got it as a $1 plant at freaking Walmart. That's what she paid for it. Was like $1, and she had it for like a couple of years. That thing got humongous. And it wasn't even in that big a pot. I don't think it was a 3-gallon. It was like in a boat type shape thing that was I don't know, maybe 8 inches high by like a foot and a half wide. And that thing just filled that thing up, man, huge, from a dollar plant. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, growing up in Florida, Sunburn City, I learned all about how to grow aloe real quick.
What on, dick pic?
What's up, DP?
You jerking it or something? Stop touching yourself.
Wow, we must be desperate if we're letting him in.
He's tied up still.
You know, I mean, good Lord, he comes on, bothers you to get in, and then doesn't even stay around. What the hell?
Right?
Typical
me.
I'd rather, if he's going to touch himself, pre-show, I'd rather him do it off screen anyways. So it's all
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I didn't want to get it.
Hey, he's taking Uncle Rick's spot tonight.
Hey, yeah, Uncle Rick said he was going to the coast, man, and that's where I live. So I'm kind of curious. Is he going to my mom's?
Oh.
but wrong coach.
I need to call
believe.
her. I haven't called her since the show. I should find out. Be like, hey, yo, bitch.
Dude, wouldn't
Think
that
she's
be the best shit ever if you like walked into your mom's house and Rick was like broke back and your mom on the couch?
No, no. I mean, I don't care, but it's not a visual I'd like to see.
Fuck.
I'd rather, I'd rather not walk in.
I would be giving him fist bumps. I'd be like, yo, Rick, you the man.
No, dude. Fucking elbow rub, dude. Come on. Fuck, you
You are
know?
like brave, dude. You are my hero.
Ouch.
Be like Finch from American Pie after fucking Stiffy's mom. If he's gonna have all the kids fucking bowing down to him, Rick will be like, "Kiss the hand, motherfuckers."
Dude, have you seen F is for Family? When the kid hides under the bed and he catches parents walking? Dude, I do not want to see that shit. Like it was traumatized.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I remember when in high school we moved to where my parents are now, and they built their house. They got the basement, the main floor, and then the loft. The loft is their bedroom, and it's not entirely sealed off. So you'd be sitting there watching TV, and you hear mom and dad going on. It's like, run downstairs. My fucking youngest sister's birthday party one year. A bunch of her friends are over, and they're watching movies in the living room. All of a sudden, mom and dad start going at it. Me and my older sister, we start just like, we're the fuck out of here. We go to smoke pot or whatever the fuck. My youngest sister wasn't allowed to have a couple of those friends over after that. So they went and told their parents. But that was fucking horrible. It's like that shit happened all the time at my parents' place. And the girlfriend just says, "Oh, it's worse with your grandma." So she probably had to hear that a bunch of times. Sounds like that'd be fucking frightening.
What did you learn, DP? Show us your finger. What did you learn?
That 100 milligrams of edibles before cleaning a grill at work isn't the best idea.
Nice. You hear that, folks?
Barely, but I did hear something, man. You got a lot of staff going on there.
Said what? You want to hire me on your staff?
No, I did not say that.
Did you see what happened to the last people that hired me?
Who hired you?
I'm actually a valued asset.
Oh, that's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing that damn torch.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? Yeah. Let me put it back on you guys.
We actually get to hear him at work sometimes. It's kind of interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty cool.
Oh, DP's hardcore, man. He fucking he podcasts from work and shit like that, just like Opie was. Oh, I think Opie, he was the first to do it.
Hype. Yeah. I watch Hype make food. That's why I get hungry during these shows, man. I'm watching these dudes make food for people. I'm like, I want some goddamn food.
Yeah. Well, one thing for me is like these the evening shows usually start around supper time. And then I'll spend about an hour beforehand kind of getting ready for the show, which by that I mean sitting here on the Zoom smoking weed with you guys. And so I usually don't eat supper until like later. Or, if you see me leave for 10, 15 minutes, there's a good chance I'm stuffing my face then.
Cheers, Uncle Rick. Yeah. Love Uncle Rick. This one's for you.
Oh, the kids were going for.
Sweet Johnny busting out the pizzas.
That's for after the show. It just got here. I like to let mine cool down anyways.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I way prefer cold pizza over hot pizza.
I actually can't wait. I end up burning myself, but whatever. I also like cold pizza.
Between that, I don't like it really hot, and I don't like it cold. I like it just like warm.
I could take it both ways,
Well, with how bad my hands are, if it's too hot and you know how you pull away, if I go to pull away, I'm dropping the whole thing on my belly and burning myself and cussing. So I'm better off waiting until it's cooled down.
You shouldn't lay down and eat hot pizza.
No, my belly sticks out that far.
Oh.
See, I come out to smoke a cigarette. I should have been in there hitting the damn dab bell. Everybody's dabbing up and shit.
Yeah.
Chris Spotman's laughing her ass off.
If I did dabs like you guys, I'd probably be fried. So I'm really glad that I just smoke my flower so I can smoke it through the whole show.
I like smoking flower in the morning and saving dabs for evening when possible.
I put my goddamn dabs right on top of my flower and smoke it all day long.
I got some crumbled drift, and I started doing that. Started putting it on my flower. Kind of like it.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
A booster.
Yeah, and it'll make your bowl last a hell of a lot longer too, man.
I was out of dabs for like a day, maybe 2 days, day and a half. I don't know, but I didn't have dabs for a little bit. But I had flour, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like a dire situation. And then the girlfriend surprised me with a bunch of lemon meringue lime resin that she bought like a while back. And I was like, wow, I really love you and appreciate you because dabs are awesome. I didn't have any.
Isn't it great that first dab after not having a dab for a while? Just
wasn't as good as that one that you were mentioning the other day that I had though, where it was like a solid week of no dabs and then come home and hit like 2 just as the show's starting and like a couple more, I think. Just fucked. It was crazy.
I think you're like 12 an hour in.
Yeah, that's like the when you're sitting there and you just you're sitting there in front of the camera and you just feel winded and you're just like, oh, like you're having a good time.
That slurricane's coming down a couple days.
Fuck, she's beautiful looking, man.
I don't know. I guess whenever I feel like it now, she's ready, but see, let her keep on going a little longer. Let her keep on riding.
That's looking really good, DP. That slurricane. It's looking really good. Pictures
that mango in there is looking really good too. The meathead cross in there is fantastic. Those Durbans are coming along. I think they'll be ready in like 2027. I don't know, something like that. Right there going.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be some killer smoke for sure.
Pipe, I can't wait until you see this week's pictures, man. They're at day 12. They are humongous. I switched to Nature of the Gods. Man, those autos are just banging, dude. 12 days old. They're already on their 3rd tier.
Ooh, dang. I'm excited to see it, too, because I've been wanting to run Nectar and see how they do on that.
Which one is that, Driz?
I've got a resin auto going, and I've got a hashing pod going.
Yeah, I got a couple of those hashing guys I want to drop. I got 2 of those Canicos going. I put them in the Hempy, and I think by me starting the bottom feed a little too early, it might have had them go a little early. So I don't know. I'm gonna drop another 2 and just a solo and transfer and transplant the regular old way and see the difference in them and stuff like that. It's also my first run at a Hempy, so Who knows? It's fun though, and they look pretty. So I'm excited to see the relief from the CBD to THC cross. I'm really excited to mess around with that, and I'm excited that I get to try it from a cool guy like Hypothetical. So rock on.
Yeah, I like doing the head style, that bottom feed, sit, butt chug, whatever you want to call it. I love those. I had one of those sit planners, like, can't remember who has it now. But I had one of those sit planners from like Walmart or DG or whatever, and it worked out wonderful. I'd end up growing like 1.5 times what I would expect out of it, just based on pot size. And then again with the, I'll fill a 4x4 with 2-gallon pots, with 4 2-gallon pots, and I can fill a 4x4 just doing that same kind of bottom feeding, empty style. So I'm definitely all about it.
Hell yeah, it's fun. I'm liking it. Something new. I put in my new amended soil in there too, so it's doing good. I put a dilly bar that I got from Stony Rockefeller. Shout out to him. I got a dilly bar from Exotic Genetics. I got that. I put that in the new soil and stuff. It's adjusting really nice, rocking along. And then caribou tent will be slowly processed here next month. So, hell yeah.
I'm actually going to spread out a few more autos into my yard.
Blazing Ant should be able to take down those Changos, shouldn't he?
Oh, Blazing Asian?
Yeah, Blazing Asian.
Yeah. He, I actually talked to him today briefly. He's been super busy as well. But yeah, he took him down. They're driving. He's supposed to come by and grab my inkbird. Yeah, he's supposed to come grab my inkbird so he can kind of control the environment a little bit. But hopefully we'll be able to come grab it tomorrow or something. But yeah, he's super stoked.
Cool. I'm interested to see what he got out of them.
Yeah. He did a good job. They look great. I know he had a problem with one. And yeah, the other two he did really well.
I think I got about 30 different strands going right now. I'm not sure.
Right? You walk into Johnny's place and it's like, welcome to the jungle.
You're making me throw more out. Okay, that's you're making me want to throw more out. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a couple more autos. So I'm gonna put out a couple of Jessies and a couple of Hypes, man. I'm just
Johnny's not gonna have a yard anymore outside. It's just gonna be a sea of green of fucking autos.
Well, I plan on next month having my room shut down for the summer. I'm going to do a lot of work in there and get it dialed in a little bit better. You know, just fine tune it. Finally, turn it into a full room instead of plywood bullshit. Wait for that new lighting. Get the electrical work done, and then maybe work on some. I don't even know if I want to do any carbon filters or anything because I'm used to the smell now. It's all working fine. The air's moving great. So I'll leave it all the way it is, but I'll just get it roomed up real good. And yeah, and then I think I'm going to just try to grow big, fat, squatty monsters in there, man. I'm going to learn to LTS more, stretch it out, make it. I'm going to have a Prophet teaching me how to top and when to keep that canopy level. I might even get me a scrog net. Who knows?
Oh, shit, going crazy.
Right?
And I was thinking about getting me some of them butt chuggers from Guy's place.
There you go. Join the movement, man. Booth Nation, bro.
Well, I'm not. You know how I love to experiment. You know,
I might have to grab one.
Usually they wait for college, but I mean, fuck it, why not now?
Is it like every day some kind of holiday for somebody somewhere?
Every day is a good day to booth.
Yeah, he's got them. So I'm gonna give him a try, man.
Looking really, your setup's looking really good, Johnny. If you dye all that shit in, you're gonna be killing it, man.
Yeah, you know, and I'm surprised my humidity, it's all staying right with the weather change. I'm surprised. That's why I want to get it dialed in. You know, I got I got enough outside, I think, hidden here and there. You know, I'll be good.
Yeah, I think you got a couple buddies somewhere too. Yeah.
You know, I swear to God, though, Johnny, that's why you don't have to ever worry about the yield you get out of anything, because, you know, even if you only got an ounce of plant, hell, you got at least 30 ounces right there. I mean, that's like 3-4 fucking pounds.
Yeah, but
You know?
I mean, it's still got to
Get
kind of
more-
equal the amount that he puts into it too. You know,
Well,
you have
yeah,
100
but
plants, have
a whole
100
lot into
toms.
that outside grow. I don't think he's putting a whole lot into that outside grow. He's putting a lot into his inside grow. I know that, but the
Yeah.
outside grow's probably getting water.
That is true.
My outside grow is getting. I'm digging holes up,
And he's
it's
putting
pretty
soil
good.
in there, right? Yeah,
And
I've seen you mixing soil. I caught you live.
I'm using my my old indoor grow soil. I'm making that more alive. I add in all my mixtures, my earthworm castings, and then I even add fresh soil in with that for the outside shit. But on my first indoor shit, it's all fresh, brand new. And I know I'm not running through all the shit, so I'm like, man, that's perfect. You know, I'll re-amend, get some earthworm castings, throw in there, and then I picked up that Alaska fish shit today. I'm trying to experiment out there, and I'm not doing nothing besides that pigeon loft or coop thing. I'm going to just use that fucking soil there. I ain't even taking nothing, no soil, nothing. I'm going straight to the dirt out there. So, I'm liking to play around, see what works best right now. And I got my compost pile I got started. And it's an exciting time right now. And I'm doing it by myself.
Speaking of amended soil, Profit, that stuff you got from your buddy, how's that stuff doing, man? Do you notice a difference yet?
There's some, a bit of increase in stretch in that particular one. So I really got to stay on top of that bitch. Like, she really wants to stretch out compared to, like, the other one is doing, like, a moderate stretch, but that one's definitely accelerated in stretch. So it's starting to become more bushier than the other one. But, I mean, it's only maybe a half a gallon or 1 gallon pot, if that. So, I mean, it wasn't a major mix or add. So, I mean, to give you a definite answer, I can't yet. But I did put it all around my outdoor grow. So we'll see. Actually, when I dug up my yard, it was like pretty much the same dirt because I got so much water and shit and like organic matter. That's because when I mow my lawn, I usually just kind of keep it at a level. Like, I always I try not to bag, you know what I'm saying, unless I have to. And then that just kind of feeds itself into the ground and the grades. But yeah, man, the dirt I actually got on my ground is really good. So that was cool. But yeah, I can let you know in the outdoor grow. But from what I see, it's pretty good. She's doing all right. Like I said, my dog, I'd be able to tell better and have a better idea, but my dog stepped on it and super cropped it on me. So it's only a fraction of the fucking size it was, but it looks awesome, like a little spider and shit. I should have posted a picture of it, so it's no longer like this high. It's like this high. So, it's a little hard for me to tell how much, better it is until it grows in a little more.
Okay.
You woke up.
Still, at least you could tell something.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see. And there was a 45-degree night last night and everything did pretty well. So I'm pretty happy about that.
45
I
degrees,
remember
wow.
that bread from the north. Yeah, that bread from the north guy, I remember him posting pictures this winter. A couple plants covered with snow. He was doing some stress testing, and that was pretty. Yeah, some survived pretty extreme environments for a while. Pretty cool watching. What happened, Caribou? Did you fall out?
No, I'm trying to push my dog over to the side, dude. She ain't light.
He's not moving.
I don't know. Caribou's either rolling a joint or maybe nodded off. Oh, there he is.
Fell asleep or something. I didn't know what happened.
I was just texting with Aloe Canterbury. He was asking me about some beans that I sent in his direction, what they were. So
I see. Well, we were just concerned. DP said, "What happened to Caribou? He's got his head down." I'm like, "Oh."
I fell asleep. I thought that RSO kicked in and done nodded off.
It's kicked in, but you know it takes more than that to fucking wipe me out. But I did eat another 500 milligrams just as the show was starting. So I like fucking please kick my ass. Like
I'm gonna send you this thing. I think I sent it to Driz about some people that just don't get affected by edibles really.
Yes, me. You sent that to me. That was good stuff, dude. Because I
saw it, and I was
Send
like,
that to me.
Poor people.
I want to kind of read up on that. I'm curious.
All right, I'll just
man, I wish
Post it in the thing.
If I could eat like say 100, 200 milligrams and get just fucked, I would love
100 will smack me.
And then, but yeah, it's just not that one.
Like I got this. This is like 100 milligrams. It's like this nano shit or some fucking shit. I don't know. Nano formula. It's fast acting though.
I've heard of that shit. I think that stuff's supposed to be real fucking hard hitting.
Right, fucking. It sit behind the eyes pretty heavy on me, but it did help with my back pain, but not nearly as much as that RSO did. That stuff just was magical on my back.
Huh. Like fuck, what is it? I'm trying to think. Is it nano infused or something like that? Like it was probably on Ross to Jeff's show. He's the smartest guy it seems. But someone was talking about they had experience with nano infused edibles, and they said it was like, you know, you got your edibles that like, you know, they're up here and they'll fucking drop the bomb on you. But he said the nano infused stuff, because it just smaller or whatever, gets in you faster and it's just way deadlier. So maybe that's what I need.
I just want to eat a lot of mushrooms and go play in Crazy Pop Mom's room. It's so colorful.
You would have fun.
Look at her square. It's just so colorful. Colors everywhere.
You could sit there and pet her hair for fucking all night long.
Ooh, oh my god. Get lost in that.
Yeah.
No, mushrooms are fun.
You guys are insane.
I know, isn't it great?
But yes, I like my colors. And yeah, we need to talk about mushrooms. I wanted to like have a party and do that, but I thought maybe I should learn how to take mushrooms for the very first time with the whole crowd.
Have you never taken mushrooms
before a party?
No, never.
Wow, that's kind of interesting. Well, we just had Red on, and he kind of went into it saying just small dose. I can't recall what he was saying, but it was even smaller than I would have expected.
Yes.
0.1, less than 0.1, maybe even for a first dose.
The micro dosing and stuff. Yes.
Would have, but back in when I used to do drugs to do fucking drugs and just get as effed up as humanly possible. So you were starting off with like 7 grams was a small dosage to eat at once, right? That's not my thing anymore. I need to be able to control and navigate a little bit, and you just can't when you get to a certain point on those. So if I like after doing them, there's been a couple times in my adult life where I haven't done them for several years, and you go to do them again, and it seems like, you know, like a 0.5 gram to 1 gram is actually just a good, nice giggly dose, because you can always take more, right? If you give it some time, give it an hour, 2 hours, or whatever, kind of like you would with edibles, to just see you're at where you like where you're at, and go with that, because it was like I got once the time I remember it'd been one of those. The last trip was a bad one, so you haven't done mushrooms in years because you don't want to. We're out at Bosk Lake. And some friends gave me some mushrooms. I only had like 1 gram or whatever because I wasn't interested in doing them, but they convinced me. That ended up being one of the best trips I ever had. I started to freak out. I remember going around this corner And there's this rutted out fucking road, and then on the side there's these dandelions, but they look like those Hanukkah candles. I don't mean to be disrespectful. It slips my mind at the moment what they're called. And I just, from that moment on, I was just like, "Hey, Bomber, come here!" That's my buddy's name, and we fuck off into the bush for like, you know, like it was only a gram, so you're not tripping a super long time, what, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, or whatever. Go on this huge adventure all over the fucking place, seeing all this cool shit. And then we go back to the camp when we start slowing down a bit. And then we just had to take our other friends on this journey with us. And we do, like, we're showing back because we want to show them all this cool stuff. See, we were never more than about 200 feet from the campsite that entire time. And we were, the entire time we were running around the bush and doing shit. But no, like every one of those things that we had to show people were like right fucking there.
That's
I
the
love
best.
that.
This bitch just inhaled all the bacon in one shot. It was like fucking 6 strips, man.
It's like
I think it might have been a little more.
Really?
I don't know.
Wow, I
I
didn't
just
even know
balled
it was
it
out
up
there.
and like,
Bacon's so good though.
I'm pissed. I didn't even know it was out there.
What is she chomping on is in the chat room.
Yeah, no, that's what it was, and I'm kind of mad she didn't share it.
he was asking me where I got it, and I was like shoving it all
Yeah, dude,
into
like,
my mouth.
and I'm like, hey, what is that?
I was like, bacon.
It was bacon.
It was bacon. And I'll be honest, as you were chewing, I was like, she's only took 2 bites out of like half of what's in her mouth. I could probably get away with taking some of it out, but then I was like, no, I won't do that. that might be messed up.
You are not stealing.
Could have had a whole bunch of people watching you.
The moving kazoo, I swear to God. It's a kazoo up somebody's ass.
Is that what that is?
How do you not smell the bacon?
Well, yeah,
it was. I don't know.
It was just sitting there on a plate.
You definitely got the bit.
Just randomly sitting on the counter. And there's a whole plate of bacon. And I was
Dude,
like,
when I went out there, there were
that's
pork
going
chops.
in my mouth.
And
I can smell
that's
my
what I
neighbors
acquired.
like
And it,
3 buildings down.
I don't know why that bacon was cooked. Why do you think I'm so shocked that she appeared with fucking bacon, dude? I was like, where did that shit come from?
I walked into the kitchen and it was there.
I wasn't there when I
It was
went out
just
in the
there.
kitchen. So
It's on a plate. And it's still all going now.
Oh, you walked in there and it was already made and everything? You didn't have
yeah,
to
dude, like, but I was out there, there were pork chops and rice, so I don't know what else the bacon.
No questions asked.
It was like, that is getting eaten now.
You could have ate a pork chop and shared some of that bacon.
Oh, there's pork chops.
Yeah, maybe there's a pie for dessert.
All right, speaking of bacon, ACAD. Yes, ACAB all the way.
All right, I gotta ask, what's an ACAB?
All cops are
Oh, all right, yep. Sorry, my bad. It kicked in after. I was like, oh, yeah, here's the connection.
All right, I'm done.
Be careful, don't get us banned.
That was my negative energy for the day.
Yeah, that's rare coming from you, man.
The most positive person.
Sorry, I had a negative run-in with a police officer today. So
I think you're like, I think that's like the only negative thing you've ever.
Wow, he was butthurt by the encounter.
I mean, it can't be that negative.
my
If
new
you're
parole officer is awesome, though. I'll tell you that much. He's
That's
good
great.
for
It cannot be that bad if you're actually in a square right now. It couldn't have been that negative.
That's true.
That is true.
Fruit spoken. Hashtag nailed it. Hashtag bong rip time.
And everything. I know he already told you, and I took a picture of it, and I'm super excited. It's like,
I didn't show him the container. I just told him he had them. So
Yeah.
they're like, what the fuck is he? What is she talking about?
this.
That was the way-
Wait, what I see? Got one little girl in there.
Have time.
So what happened there is Sam couldn't be here to play the dab frog, so Drizzt decided to boof a kazoo, and every time he farts, that's the dab bell that you hear. Boof life. Even the old folks.
Does explain sound.
I thought I heard something familiar. I didn't know. A boof and kazoo.
Hey man, we all pitch in when one guy can't be here. We all gotta, cover the gap there. So like, Drizzt, thanks for stepping up, man, and taking one for the team. We appreciate it.
So, White Widow, are you going to be smoking that White Widow?
Yes, I am.
Really?
Yeah.
I've decided I'm gonna. So yeah, it's gonna be really weird for me, but it's okay.
Can I be there?
Hopefully on a Zoom call.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Okay.
That or I can do it. Somebody's like puff past to me already.
Yeah.
So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
But,
well.
In that case, you
number one, I want to be there for the after effects of your first puff pass. Then.
I'll probably be in the square with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting.
Hashtag share the square.
You're already embarrassed. You haven't even smoked anything.
I know.
Well, I mean, she's got to possibly catch a contact sitting next to me. Something.
Right.
You sleep pretty well afterwards.
So?
I do. I sleep all the time though. I can sleep whenever.
I know you're a woman. I don't understand how to fucking do that.
Being
man.
female has nothing to do with whether or not.
Well, actually, Johnny does that too. Now that I think about it.
I just want to know if her weed is better.
Never mind. I stand behind my original statement. What?
I want to know if she's gonna grow better weed than Profit since she doesn't smoke weed.
Well, she's already grown weed, man.
Oh, I missed that part.
She helped me in the beginning. Yeah. She helped me in the beginning, do things that I taught her. So if anything in a situation happened to me, she could take over.
Yeah. Just if he has like a seizure on the way to the dollar store or something like that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Didn't tell them about that.
Yeah. Well.
I'd stay classy. I live right next to the dollar store. I hate it. I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
Buying useless shit. Like I walk in there for like something I need and walk out with absolutely everything I don't need.
You're like the wife.
Oh my God.
Every time.
I'm like, how do you spend $50 at the fucking dollar store?
Yeah. Like, how do I spend $100 at CVS when I'm there with her?
Yeah, I call it $30.
That's like a box of cereal and like a Milky Way, and that's like $75 at CVS.
Yeah.
Well, not the way my wife shops. She'll be walking out that motherfucker with, sometimes with them owing her money. That was so weird. Like, she walked out with like mad makeup, and they gave her $3, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's some shit. No, she's all about that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like Rose, like we have stacks of fucking shampoos and all that. Like, let me tell you, all right, if the apocalypse happens, we are gonna be the cleanest people there are for a while, man. Okay, we're gonna smell great. Okay, it's awesome.
Days,
right?
Maybe months.
Maybe months.
That's like with everybody. I don't know. My kids.
If one stick don't last you like at least a month, right?
I don't know.
That shit's funny.
But the way it's bought like it runs out every day.
Huh.
You didn't notice it just when you were trying to make that
joke. I notice about? Oh, that explains why I couldn't.
That my daughter had like 4 sticks of deodorant.
And it weren't the one I was looking for the joke. I don't remember the joke anymore.
Something about degrees.
That's what it was. I was like, I grabbed.
Yeah.
The dab frog.
Dab
frog. We need Caribou for that, man. he's out dinging around apparently.
Cheers to that.
Another boofing kazoo.
Hey, where's your boof kazoo?
Look at her face he makes.
That's wrong.
Oh shit.
There's your dad bell.
All right. Well, what's going on? I guess I don't like quiet times. I guess I can't call dab time and not expect everybody to be quiet, huh?
It's funny because I noticed that
it's like a directional one. It's all right.
Things are saying everybody's on mute. And I'm like, how is everybody on mute? Who's going to talk?
Right. Caribou got lost.
Has anyone ever tried anything like other than, you know, like juice when you were a kid? I got this like peace water. Has anybody ever tried anything like that? Like specifically designed for bong? Other
Peace
than
water?
obviously just like
No.
the old
I
regular
got that
water.
cleaner, but it makes it taste like fucking blueberries. It's bullshit. Like I don't want my dab rig tasting like blueberries. I want it tasting like fucking.
That's kind of awesome.
Well, I mean,
I
you
think
want to
that's
What
taste
was
the
that you
bud.
just
nothing.
said? Made it taste like blueberries?
No,
Blueberries.
Yeah, but what was the
artificial,
thing they
not
used?
artificial blueberries. If it's like wheat blueberries, hell yeah. But like, I want to be able to taste my dabs as dabs.
So,
not like
Hype, what do you do with that water? You stick it
You
in
fill your bong with it.
and you use that instead of regular water.
Basically, yeah, you use this instead of water, and basically it's
So what's the hype?
where was it? Basically, instead of it being the old regular water, it kind of keeps everything in flotation.
It's a turd.
Oh, you were talking about that on your video.
Yeah.
All right.
So instead of it like sticking to the walls and such, it actually just stays floating.
Oh my god, I need to clean mine and get that so I don't
And
have to deal with that
Have you
shit.
done the
Right? I
bong
was
cleaning?
thinking-
No, I haven't.
It's
I'm
supposed to be
behind
good
on a
for,
lot
like,
of shit,
40
okay?
bowls.
So bad. Mine's fucking. My uptakes are getting clogged now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
Sorry, lazy.
That's
Yeah,
still nothing compared to what he's got.
yeah.
He's a dirty
Guys are
motherfucker.
amateurs.
I'm
Amateur
already tired of
slackers, all right?
I
I'm
mean,
5 bowls in on it.
that's what's up.
How the taste? No taste.
It's starting to get a taste, which is better than pure water, where I start noticing a taste after like the first or second bowl. Like I'm
No, I meant
picky
the
as hell.
water
I can't
itself.
try water,
So
like, every
you can't
session.
tell a difference between like the substance itself. Like when you first start using it, it doesn't have like an added taste to it or anything. That's pretty neat, man.
Zero flavor. It's like mineral water, vegetable oil, and it says fruit juices, but you don't taste fruit.
Oh, that makes sense why it doesn't stick.
It's like a silent letter, and
Oh my gosh, can we just stick some coconut oil in with our bong water and just like not have it? Would it do the same thing?
An orange piece.
You'd have to worry about it
coconut oil.
congealing due to temperature.
Yeah, that would be a bitch.
Just
Especially
put a little tiny bit.
no, he's got a point.
We're all putting our bongs in the refrigerator now.
What about vegetable oil? Would that work out better? I mean, isn't that
Well,
always
this is
basically oil?
mostly it's
Glycerin.
that's what it said it was. It was mineral oil and vegetable oil, or mineral
Yeah.
water and vegetable oil.
But I'm saying instead of buying that, could we just get away with like a quick hack of water and that?
Or we just put hot water in a pipe.
Yeah, no, I
No
should
idea.
probably just clean my bong more. I'm just trying to be lazy, man.
I know.
That's all. That's all. I'm just trying to shoot the shit, man. That's
No,
it.
but I have heard that stuff.
Try just
wrong.
using vegetable oil. Oh.
I don't know. I'll stick.
Herbs?
No. I'm actually sure I could do that after I clean it. Why not? We'll see what happens. If worse comes to worse, I'll dump it out and clean it. Yeah.
It's not like you don't use a solvent to clean it anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. It smells like whiskey.
What's White Widow doing shots of back there?
Jim Beam.
Bacon. Shots of
Yeah.
bacon.
Jim Beam and bacon.
Holy Southern. Wow.
That's got to be an enjoyable kiss right there. Jim Beam and bacon. Tell you what,
Yeah.
probably.
He's like, ew, no.
No.
The drink he has on here every Friday night is this fruity little bitch drink.
Sure is.
I'm glad you said it.
Hey man, I don't know. Fuck, I've said it before. What it is?
It's like vodka and
It's a
juices,
fucking double shot.
UV something.
Double shot pink lemonade kamikaze. All right, don't be
Yeah.
jealous because I got one and you don't.
Well, if I wanted one, I'd just reach over and grab it.
Yeah, I'll
I
talk
just
about
think you need a cup for it though.
I mean, a kamikaze was like a pretty hardcore drink. I mean, just think about it. It's just because I'm throwing the word pink lemonade.
Put a bow on it then. Put a bow on like a plane. Be dope.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I mean, there's a reason they call Jaeger bombs. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason they call kamikazes.
And they're usually done in shots. I mean, you do drink it in that cup.
I do.
So you're not that big of a bitch. It's not.
Thanks. Thank
I'm
you.
just saying your drink is a bitch.
Rocket's cool.
Yeah, no, he's wonderful. His drink is a bitch.
My friend.
I drink bitches.
She got herself down in a hole, and now she's trying to find a ladder to get up out of the hole. I don't know.
She just got to call his wife over.
I wasn't gonna mute her until she could climb her way out.
I'd like to start my 3-part apology
I
by
don't care
saying
about
you're a
that.
wonderful person.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's all good.
This is the beginning of it, though.
Okay.
It gets better.
I like that shirt height. As he disappeared.
I'm sure it'll get better once she's off camera.
Sorry, I muted you.
Ye motherfucking Ha in here.
Right.
How much did that show?
What happened to Caribou? I'm a little concerned, man. He ate a bunch of RFO and bounced.
Rick came by.
He pulled a Rick. All right.
There's always an empty square. And that is always the most important square.
It seems to be.
Like, because everybody wants to know what's going on.
I
in
like
the
his
empty
towel,
square.
though. It's at least like entertaining.
His towel.
Well,
Yeah, look, you see the towel on his
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
You never know with Caribou. He might be out watching his dog poop again. I mean, you never know.
There he is.
Change.
I went downstairs to have a bite to eat because it smells like the girlfriend made spaghetti, but she threw some chorizo sausage in there too. And it just fucking smells phenomenal. So I'm sitting here with the stomach growling. I had to go try it.
Drooling over sausage.
And I'm eating, and my body just starts to kind of lose her slack, and my stomach kind of goes queasy. And I realized I've eaten 1,500 milligrams of edibles. And I was like, okay, I should probably stop eating right now. And then I went to come upstairs, and I laid on the stairs for a couple minutes. It's just like, this feels good. The carpet, it's kind of soft, and I just laid on the stairs.
And your back kind of melts right into those stairs, you know?
No, it was face first. Just like,
Dude, it's like Get Him to the Greek with the fuzzy carpet, man.
Furry walls.
The furry walls, yes, the furry walls from the Get Him to the Greek.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I fucking laugh my nut off every time I watch that movie still to this day.
Dude,
Like Hot Fuzz, man. Like I can't not laugh at Hot Fuzz. I don't know why.
Yeah,
that's funny because that will, if you like a joint where you throw a couple different kinds of weed, maybe some hash or shatter, and throw some like coat paper with oil or something, we'll call those Jeffries around here just because of that movie. That's of course because too big of pussies to do real drugs anymore. So
Caribou, I'm
Guys,
close
it's
to
time for me to bounce. I got to go to work tomorrow. So y'all have a great rest of the show. And everybody in chat, thank you. See y'all later. Have a good evening.
Have a good night.
Later, Dritz.
Bye.
And then there were,
more
I would say 4, but I guess 5.
There were 4 boxes.
Yeah.
Much more colorful now.
we almost need to like just pin Crazy Pop Mom's screen up and just talk in the center of attention because it is so bright and vivid over there.
Right.
Especially
awesome.
in contrast, because you look at like Prophet on my screen at least, the Prophet's right above her, and it's like fucking dark black with a bit of red thrown in there. I'm
Wow.
across from him, and you know, you got the bright light coming through the fucking curtain because it is in fact fucking daylight out here.
Oh,
It's actually
God.
nighttime over here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, DP's got some good color, a lot of color, but it's more darker colors and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
So next Friday, I will have like Dungeon and Dragons kind of things up here, the blackest things ever. So y'all won't want to put me right there on the front screen all by myself.
Now you're talking.
D&D.
Could
That's
you
what's up.
imagine?
Pushing it up. All right.
It's kind of funny because like we didn't even plan to coordinate like this, but we actually just kind of coordinate. It's funny.
You
Right.
always.
I
wear
always
black.
wear black for the most part, but you coming out like with red and black.
Crazy problem?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you have your paintings near you?
Paintings.
Well, no, I heard what he said this time. I have the ones that I showed you.
You just started looking around. I thought you were Gandalf.
Yeah.
Last time we
Fuck right off. That's not even funny.
I love that.
Hilarious.
Dude. I love that dude. He was great.
And also,
Yeah,
I talked to him like he's fucking awesome.
I think I'm following him. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe you are.
Because see, some of us turn our notifications off.
So do I. I don't even. I have to check because like I got tired of hearing it constantly go off. That I haven't heard it in like a week. So I got to check everything.
He finally turned
I
it
did
off.
it, but actually I've turned my volume back up. But what's weird is my notifications haven't come back to notify me. Not even my messenger. So I'm like, fuck it. I don't even care. I'll just check every fucking 20, 30 minutes.
I like not having notifications because it fucking drives me nuts when you're.
Well,
You know,
when you're at work, I can see
Or
that.
I started talking to all you guys. My phone would only go off, you know, maybe a dozen times a day. And if 3 of those times were in about a fucking 5-minute span, it would fucking drive me nuts. Just because I don't want to hear them. I'm not interested. And so when you do actually get those rushes where people are texting you and it's like, beep, 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 but it's like, or you're trying to watch a movie and the person next to you, he's fucking has like the click, click, click on their texting, but also has the beep, 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 fucking going. It's like, Jesus Christ, you can do that quietly too, you know.
What the fuck is that?
I think it's a troll, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
There's a troll in her pillow.
Funny because it kind of looks like it was chewing on her ass for a
I
while.
was thinking that.
And he's got a big grin on his face, like her bum tastes good.
That's fucking hilarious.
You guys are killing me.
We do.
It's trolls. They have a troll.
It was
set.
chewing on her bum.
favorite troll.
I told you.
On your butt.
There's Poppy.
It's an ass troll.
Oh, okay. I recognize that one now. I wasn't sure what was going on. So you've got trolls and mushrooms. Makes sense.
Yes.
And Miss Piggy, it looks like.
And Miss Piggy, yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, so this is really plain, but this is one.
Oh, here, I'll put this on speaker view.
There we go.
Okay, you gotta talk while you're showing it off there, Crazy Pop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look it.
I don't want to talk that long. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, this is kind of plain, but this is like one of them. I wish I could get an angle for you.
It looks like marble.
So, yeah, I like all the ones like with all the swirls and stuff. You can usually find stuff in them.
How do you do those?
I've seen Walt
paint
do
pouring.
that.
So you kind of just like you put a whole bunch of paint cup and then you just like dump it, and then you swish it and swirl it, or you mess with it. This is my Halloween one that I did, and it's got a ghost in it. I was like, I just did the colors of the orange, green, and white and black, and it has a ghost in it. I'm like, I don't know how I did it, but there it is.
That's
And I'm
cool.
sure Prophet sees something else, you know, demons or aliens or some shit.
A ghost with dragons.
I see a Cthulhu type creature with wings, to be honest with you. It's got the head at the
pretty cool.
top, and maybe another mouth bottom, but yeah, it's pretty gnarly, man.
Butterfly.
A bucket or a sick ass butterfly, like you don't want to get
See?
grabbed up by
It
that
just
butterfly.
depends on what you're looking
Kind
at.
of looks like a white
See if I
Grim
turn it
Reaper
upside
with
down.
green dragon wings. That's what I think.
Oh snap! I
It
want
won't
to. I
look
want to
like
know
that
what
in a minute
Heartbeat
now.
Banshee's seeing. He's chilling, vibing.
So now look. It's completely
Oh,
different
shit.
now.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and then there's like really cool stuff. Hold on. Hopefully I can get it in there. Yeah, if you look at like all that. I love all this stuff. This is what makes me keep doing it. Because it's just like all super cool.
Do you use different mediums and stuff within your paint? Do you like add?
I add one thing. I haven't done it in a while. I made up my own bottles and I just ran with the bottles because I went completely nuts and filled up all the bottles in the world. I don't remember what I'm using. You threw me off, but I will figure it out.
Oh, it's fine. No, it's cool. Yeah, you can use like a bunch of different mediums and stuff. My friend used to put like glue and all sorts of different things in her paint.
Yeah, I tried a bunch of things, but I couldn't get anything much to work, so I stuck with the one.
That one is fucking awesome. I could stare at that one for hours on mushrooms or something like that.
Right? Yeah.
And I was thinking more like the other one I could stare at, but yeah.
Well, all of them, but that one just seems like that one has like, it looks like tentacles, man.
Dude, it's gonna crawl. Yeah. It's definitely gonna crawl.
It's gonna crawl.
Ooh, I like that one.
Okay, this is a little darker.
Cave painting.
And now I've ran out of things to say. So I'll just go la-di-dee-da-da-dee. Yeah, I've got one other one here, and this is like my favorite one, and hopefully it being in the glass doesn't screw it up for you, but this is my favorite one.
Wow.
That is dope.
Can see us all at the bottom.
With that one a lot.
That looks like a gnarly
What'd you say?
night sky. Like, that's wicked cool.
Yeah, I love this one because I messed around with it, drew in it,
everything's
and I played around with the colors and. Okay, here you go.
Really cool work there. So now I've got a question. I was kind of somehow unaware that you were actually a pretty good artist yourself. One of the things DP and I have talked about is doing like an artist panel on the show where we have a bunch of different artists, and it's not about weed so much, it's about art, visual art to be more specific, because like it's a cannabis based podcast, but there's so many aspects of cannabis culture, and art is absolutely one of them. Just look behind you, look behind you.
We can get like Stoney's band to jam out. We can get Weed Wizard to jam out to it or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just draw, whatever, paint, booze.
See, what I need is someone that can draw, because I want like pot leaves or something like that in the middle of all my cool paintings, right? Because that to me is more sellable than just what I have here. Which, don't get me wrong, people are like, oh, that's super cool. I want to take that home. But I mean, I want it to be more like what I'm into.
I'm gonna DM you a bunch of little tricks that you can do for like the pot leaves and stuff. I'll DM you a bunch of stuff, and it's totally gnarly.
Okay, yeah.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
For sure. Thanks. Totally it's fun stuff. I enjoyed doing those pours and stuff. It was fun. You can get like a torch and you can like torch it and it'll like bubble it up in certain spots and shit. It's totally dope. Yeah.
I've got my torch. So yeah, I've done stuff like that. A lot of it's just trying out the air bubbles. But yeah, if you start messing with it, it's just like, oh, wow, what am I doing on this side?
And then you just get lost in it. And yeah, it's totally cool.
Oh yeah, I haven't done it in quite a while, but I made my thing in the basement along with everything else I was doing in the basement. So I've made like this big disaster down there. But there's a little space where I have it all set up, and I'm just like, the other night I was down there for other reasons. I was like 2:30 in the morning, something came on my screen and I was like, ooh, I could just go like pour a painting, right? And I'm like, you stupid idiot. You've got things to do. It's 2:30 in the morning. You're supposed to remember that you're supposed to go to bed before 6 a.m. because you know it's going to get nice out and you're going to hate yourself. Well, for the last few mornings, I've hated myself because I can't get out of bed. I'm like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I want to message all you guys and say, I can't sleep, and have a picture of my face lit up with the thing going, I can't sleep, I can't sleep. For the last 2 nights, I swear to God, I got the worst insomnia.
Oh, there'd be good chance. I'm a terrible sleeper, and this whole being out of work for the better part of the last month just has me feel like I'm on eggshells. It's,
Most of us have gotten used to it, but it's new for you still.
Yeah, it's just like it's just with everything else you got going on in life. Work is one of those places where you can go and keep your mind busy, and not to mention paychecks are fucking great.
Aren't they though?
Yeah, they are. They are. They're never big enough, and they don't come often enough, but they are great when you do get them. So it's just, with bills.
Look, DP ran off to go message me right now about those things.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if that's what he was doing. He's getting pretty passionate about the art. And another thing is, because he's fucking busy with his life and trying to crank out his art of his own, we've been looking for people to do some artwork design for us too. So if you come up with anything cool with what you're doing there, don't be afraid to send stuff our way. And if we use it for, because we've got ideas going forward, we just like ideas just for how we can grow the show and do this and do that. And there's so many ways that visual art can be brought into that. DP mentioned Stoney, maybe we get him playing songs. I've been talking with him. He's actually writing a song, or actually he's written multiple songs for this. I don't know what exact extent they're done. I just know he's working on stuff. And apparently I think it's a wake and bake song for the Sunday show he's been working on.
Nice.
And fuck, I hope, Stoney, I hope I'm allowed to talk about this on air, buddy. It's just like that. But this shit is badass, man. Like, don't tell me that isn't the coolest shit ever. So
that is cool shit.
Yeah. So I'm very, very excited about that, and just see what did he come up with, and how can we slide that in, and either make it like a film reel or something like that to play along with it, so it's not just us sitting here looking at each other while a song plays or whatever. So we do something where send songs in, they're not songs, send songs, what a fucking idiot I am. Send pictures of your plants or whatever cool shit you have in, and we could put those up on like a sizzle reel style. That'd be fun.
Hey, it's still on speaker view. Caribou.
What's that?
You still have us on speaker view.
No, I don't. I changed it just before you said
that. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. I just clicked it over, and then you're like, yeah, we got it on speaker view.
There it is. It's catching up. Thank you, Jay Jenkins, for the heads up.
Speaking of Jay Jenkins, she's going to be on not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday. So that's going to be one hell of a show. So, because here's the thing I'm seeing, guys, we talk a lot of cannabis and it's a lot of fun. But we don't really get tired of it. But we sort of run out of material for a little bit, it seems, right? Where it's just how many times can we talk about butt chugging in a week? Lots, apparently. But, but it all seems to be that our off-topic shows are often our funnest ones. You look at Gandalf, you look at that literal shit show we did a while ago, and other ones like that where it's not so much based on cannabis. So I think with her coming in, and I know about her podcast. DP's told me about it. I'm sorry, I got to apologize to her. I have not had a chance to check it out. But also more than that, seeing the shit that she posts in the chat, I think that is gonna be everybody's gonna when that podcast ends, everybody's either gonna go and jerk off or get laid. I think that's kind of the two options that are gonna be there. Because I just think it's gonna be one of those conversations, and it should be interesting.
That's an extreme conversation, man.
Y'all just get ready. Y'all just get ready because she doesn't hold back.
I love it when it doesn't hold back.
As long as you can mute them.
Yeah. I like.
Likes it when they don't hold back, as long as they're in somebody else's square.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should get Gandalf on with Jenny Jenkins. Did I just say that? Yeah.
I don't know. But
Gandalf and Jenny Jenkins.
But you're the one suggesting it. Is that quite the Clash of the Titans style of show going on there?
Right? Do I sit back and watch like shit
would
fly
be-
around?
Train wreck.
Amazing.
Is she gonna pin him down and have her way with him? I think that would kind of be her style. It seems.
I didn't mean like same square.
Hey, I'm spitballing ideas right now.
Dude, you're gonna get us like struck off of YouTube over here.
It's not gonna hit softcore porn.
I'm pretty sure we're bound to get kicked off at some point in time, anyways. So.
We all.
Good, we had a good run.
Yeah, well, we'll figure out
Nine counting.
other platforms to.
It'll just be Caribou.
Caribou. What are the odds that fits perfectly?
Yeah.
And that shit follows us everywhere, man. Even outside the show.
Her Sunday show. Dave just nailed it. That's got to be it. Dave nailed it.
What do you say? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Super Soaker Sunday show.
Yes.
Oh.
Decently decent.
Yep, that's
And if y'all haven't checked out our podcast, though, the_talk podcast, go check it out. Great shit.
Is she on YouTube?
Right, that would make things a lot easier.
On like every fucking platform. She's one. She's one that told me about the link tree and all that other shit. So she's on everything. She's just now starting to do YouTube, I believe, where she's gonna start making like videos and stuff like that. She did start a Patreon as well, so everybody go support, show her some love, let her go travel the world and have fun. Why not?
Oh yeah.
Now you can talk.
I don't have anything to say, man. I said, why'd you pause the TV? And you're like, because it's like flashing. And I'm like, screw it, they got something to look at.
We were blue in our square for a minute.
See?
Like right now. It's the commercials.
You don't want to look like a Smurf?
I don't know what it is
You guys are
now.
cracking me up right now.
Trying to figure out if it was muted or not, but there was words across the screen. Like, you are muted.
Well, you see, baby, there's this little thing.
But you can't see it when it says you're muted.
This is great.
Give me your.
This is like
It's almost as ridiculous as I said.
my mom
Okay, I'm
FaceTimed me.
sorry.
She was like teaching my niece how to do like stuff earlier. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, what? What about your mom?
Your mom being sexy?
Yeah, she is pretty sexy. Yes. Gets catcalled all the time when we go out on walks. I don't know. People, I guess my mom thought.
Your mom takes you on walks.
Your mom takes you on walks.
You think I can go on a walk by myself? I'll get lost.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't even want to know.
That's precious.
I got lost today.
She's in the smallest city there is, and like
In the
had been
state.
bigger cities and managed to be able to monitor, like be able to manage buses. All right. Now she's in a small city, and all she has to do is get on a simple bus, and she has a phone to help her tell her what bus to get on and when she's going the wrong fucking way. Several times she's attempted to do a bus ride. Not only does she not know what side of the road to fucking get on, to catch a bus in which direction to go. Yeah. It's after 5 times.
And then I look
I'm
at the
gonna-
map and I'm like, wait. We gotta get off. This is going in the opposite direction.
I'm not there. I like to think she can accomplish this at least once without me. But no, I think I got to go with her. So
My child's missed 3 different appointments for the same doctor because I don't know where the doctor's office is. I still haven't made it there yet.
well, you were there at least twice. Okay.
No, once.
Okay, once.
And I was driven there. So that doesn't count.
Dude.
Because I have no fucking idea where we were.
You know what's funny? All I gotta do is ask the bus driver, "Hey, dude, are you going this way?" And they usually tell you yes or no.
Yeah. And they usually say yes, and you get on, and then they're fucking lying.
So it's a conspiracy against you,
Yes.
brought on by the bus company.
The RIPTA
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I gotta deal with.
Right? I mean, how can I get it wrong so many times in a row? I'm trying. There are 2 33s that show up on one side, and then there's another 33 on the other side,
Doesn't
all within
conceive the
10
concept
minutes.
that there's a fucking inbound and an outbound.
Then what's the third one? Because that's the one I end up on.
I don't know
So-
how you smashing buses and that
No.
bring you in the wrong way
Not
every time. dude.
magic
I
buses.
swear to God, it's a magic bus ride that you end up on.
See, now,
Sometimes.
this is our great joy of that you have to put up with this fucking headache for the joy of getting to sleep with your choice of women.
The other one's fine, man. It
At
can
least
travel.
I don't have to listen to stuff like that. So it's the smaller things in life that at least make us lesser men than you, Prophet, feel better about ourselves.
Hey, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
It is.
And it's really, really hard when we're trying to get up under it.
Yeah.
The dog usually gets it.
Yeah, I snuggle with my dog. I'm like,
Which your little lap motion made me think of my fucking 7-year-old. Like I get her on the weekends. She's gone for the neck and trying to tickle the neck now, and like got the little needle fingers, so she gets in there, and it's just like you little shit. I think
Yeah.
she finally found her thing that pisses Dad off because it's like right now it's still cute, and if I can lucky and she forgets about it, which she probably won't, it'll be okay. But if she keeps it up, it's gonna be because I'm that guy.
Don't laugh at it.
I push buttons and I like to agitate, even to my children. So now that she's possibly finally has something that where it's just like, oh, you little shit.
She's got one of your buttons pushed.
I gotta try and stone face it, but it's freaking hard because it does provoke a tickle reaction where you're like that, and I'm kind of ticklish, and then it's so fucking cute watching her.
Try to tickle you.
Well,
I bet it's adorable.
smart kid and she's witty as fuck. Like for a 7-year-old, the one-liners that come out of her, it just in situations, it's just like you just like wow. So it's to see that she can get in there, hang with Dad, and push buttons just like he does. To her credit, hats off to her.
Awesome.
nice. The apple does not fall far.
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, it
Does not. I wake up to a finger every morning from my son. He's like, "Hey, Dad." I'm like, "Morning, son." Give this to your grandfather and you way downstairs. Like we're seriously passing these things off. Like I got a bouquet of them right here, waving at you. Like I got these things loaded just for my son. Morning.
You got an awesome joke that I can't remember the start of.
I don't remember it.
I just know the answer was D's nuts.
Yeah.
And it was from the daughter.
The 13-year-old.
The 13-year-old.
I was like, oh, that's pretty funny.
D's nuts jokes coming out of my 13-year-old's mouth.
God, you 13 again.
As long as they're jokes and as long as they're funny. That to me,
Well, it was actually pretty slick. I think,
It's
so.
caught me off guard.
And I always said if you could be like make me go huh, I'd be like or laugh, then I mean okay, I mean it's like
I'm a big fan of offensive humor, and it's like to me for the most part that is the best stuff, and that seems to be dying off hard in this day and age of cancel culture.
who is that?
When a comic can't even say anything without being accused of this or that, that's ridiculous because comedy is one of those things where you can literally tackle any subject as long as the context is and the subject material is actually done correctly, right? It's just, yeah. So when you see kids that are this day and age, like, because I feel like comedy's gonna die because it's just like there's like nothing's actually funny anymore. And so when you see kids that are coming out, they're still fucking rattling off jokes and stuff. It makes me so happy.
Dude, check out Anthony Jeselnik. That dude
Shark Party.
is so hilarious and offensive, but offensively
He
funny.
loves baby jokes.
And I will say, Josh Blue is freaking hilarious. He's got what are the multiple sclerosis? Is that it? MS.
MS.
Yeah, no, I can't remember what it is, but he does suffer from something. But I mean, it doesn't hinder him from anything. But he's tears, man. Like explaining how awesome it is to be handicapped just because he gets to cut the line and all this other stuff at airports, you know. And sometimes he feels obligated to use the ramp even though he doesn't need it, just because you're handicapped. Like it's just, you know, like it's great. You know, he's like talks about how he can't control his arm. I think that's what it like.
Yeah.
So freaking, he was like, I fucking whacked a midget the other day, like without even realizing it.
Like, oh,
Dude,
I'm not sorry, I'm handicapped.
Yeah, no, he's just so great, man. You know, he is. Taking it, you know, what most people would take as a weakness and just running with it. And,
all right, give us that guy's name again.
Josh Blue.
Okay. Is he can be found on YouTube or do you have to?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
But the offensive one is Anthony Jeselnik. But the real funny one who just have you rolling is Josh Blue.
Mm.
Okay.
Jeselnik will try to be offensive.
Yeah. So if you want offensive funny, just Jeselnik. If you want, you know, like absolutely funny, because you know this dude doesn't.
Your kids can watch
he's
it.
Rocking, you know, like he's just rocking what he does, and he's doing it well. And then Josh Blue is definitely funny.
Yeah.
I'll check both those out. To me, man, I just love a good laugh.
Yeah.
It seems to me that like the girlfriend and I try to watch shows and just what I watch doesn't interest her because it's either sports or cannabis podcasts. And what she watched doesn't interest me because I fall asleep. And you know, so it like seems comedy is always the middle ground. Like we just went through and watched almost all of Kevin Smith's movies. We did a Bill and Ted marathon. Watched all three of those. And
Jeez.
Yeah, there's like all the Back to the Futures are all of a sudden on Netflix, I think. Like,
did you ever heard of a show called Wipeout? Okay, I've been catching that, and I don't give a shit, but I fucking giggle like a schoolgirl watching that shit, dude. It's like,
oh, is that the obstacle course one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right, I watched
in the
it.
shape of like a tree.
I watched it before I came up here, man. I laughed my fucking ass off, like every time.
Yeah, I can get into stuff like that.
No, that's the one. But yeah, no, that's great, man. Watching people bounce off the fall balls, and nobody ever makes it fully across. I think I've seen one guy make it so far. Yeah, no, these things are devious. Like,
no, I mean like, oh, like you won. You're not supposed to win. You're supposed to fall off and.
Really fun stuff to go and try though.
I would love to try that.
It seems like that Fear Factor show with Joe Rogan. Like a lot of that stuff looked like it would actually be fun to do, and you go in there with the realization they're not going to do anything that's going to get you killed. Like anything where there's any possible risk of injury, you're so safetied out the ass on that. Insurance purposes and stuff like that. Yeah, you're full. Like you're good if you fall off the truck while it's in motion.
Right.
The only thing I ever would have worried about is eating the gross shit. I don't know that I could.
Yeah. No.
The testicles of other animals do not taste good. But they keep making people eat them anyway on TV.
That are worms and bugs.
Wait, what, Caribou?
I'll take your word for that.
They're always eating like bull testicles and.
And I think it's all on how it's cooked, right?
A million different things.
It's all on how you cook.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I mean, I like alligator tail.
Like rip a testicle out of something and you're like, here, eat it. Like, I'm pretty sure it'd be nasty.
Well, I mean, don't they have bone balls or some shit? Ain't that like a thing?
Those are prairie oysters.
Yeah.
They're actually a thing that people eat.
I think that would be rude for me to eat.
Pig testicles.
I don't think I should eat anything's testicles. It's
Hey,
wrong.
you could borrow one, sew it in, and then you'd have like finally have massive fucking nut. Like,
I don't see that as an advantage at
you
all.
would have like Dr. Evil and Mini Me going on in there.
You know what we could do? You know how like they're making all these gnarly marbles for like turp slurpers and stuff like that? We can get one made for profit.
There you go. It'll be like instead of a glass eye, you know. Yeah, guys, I'm not slicing my testicle. I'm gonna throw it in there. So I mean, it'll be fun to
You don't have
have.
to. I'll do it for you, bud.
Ding ding.
She's got the bell.
I do have a bell.
Nah, pull out Sam's frog. You don't have to move it.
I tried playing the Dab Frog recording earlier, but nobody picked up on it. I was like, wow.
I was playing it just a minute ago. Nobody heard it.
I didn't hear it. No, didn't hear anything.
I brought you, so
Both of you. Do better.
That was a Bees Express. There. Good old Bees. He's on the road. How many bags of dicks do you think he's had so far?
oh, at least 5 dozen
5 dozen. Baker's dozen.
in the last hour.
But how many?
In the last hour. Just glory hole to glory hole.
Yeah,
Quantity of
he's a whore like that. That's why we love him. We live vicariously.
Why did she just point to profit when we said
Profit.
He's choking on his head.
Are you the thing behind the glory hole?
Maybe.
Can we please hear this?
He's choking on the hit he was trying to take.
You guys suck, man. You can't call a dab thing and run your mouth like that. Like that's messed up.
Notice they haven't done it yet.
I know, like you run the dab frog and don't even dab.
Well, I
Bastards.
was talking while you did it.
We were waiting.
Because I was trying to blow my load at the glory hole. You were the creature behind the hole. I was like, Prophet's got a sexy mouth. Everybody, look at his trimming, the way he does that. It's like perfectly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If I were to do that little chin fuzz right there, that would tickle your balls too much, and you wouldn't be able to enjoy it. You'd be laughing.
Actually, it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
It's my tongue is racing stripe.
Yes.
What are you racing?
Dude,
My tongue,
who
duh.
was posting that gif of that chick in our Discord about the she had the split tongue like that. Imagine
Who?
head from that.
I've done it to someone, split their tongue for them, but I've never, as a body piercer, I did that.
That's one thing I never did.
Can you explain the process for that? Because I am.
It is a bloody fucking mess.
Yeah,
Do you have to cauterize it?
Huh?
Do you have to cauterize
I didn't.
Fucking slam some fucking gauze on there.
Apple.
Is that all you did? Was just.
You gotta watch the vein.
Yeah,
underneath.
they're 2 arteries, and so you gotta go up from underneath so that you can like see what's going on. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but that's how I was taught. And just pull
You go
it toward
from the bottom. You
Yep.
go from the bottom, and that way you can follow the line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead
Right
of
out,
going.
so you don't hit that vein.
It's
Yeah, that'd be like.
yeah, like 1 in 100,000 people only has 1 artery going up the center. So if they have that, they can't even get their tongues pierced. So
Don't you go
whenever-
naked that?
yeah, whenever people are like, "Oh, how much to get my tongue pierced?" I'm like, "Let me see it." Like,
How about the ones that tongues are like this?
I grab them with forceps and pull that shit out. Yeah.
That happens all the time. Yeah. I want three tongue rings.
So when this
Yeah.
when you had to cut this person's tongue, like, did you freeze it for them? Like, were they freaking out? Because man, like I can't. I
Some
think-
people actually are
People like
into
this.
it, man.
It was transcendent,
Yeah,
is
well,
what they said.
once you hit a certain pain threshold, it becomes almost.
I
euphoric.
want to do that suspension, the body suspension.
The
So you can
deep
do
sea
that.
fishing.
Yeah.
I can hang it from your own ceiling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a master piercer, man.
I only want to do it while I'm tripping like my fucking face off. So.
Well, see, if you tell me you're on drugs, like
As a professional,
I can't do that.
Well,
It's not safe.
No, it's not that. It's just you gotta have a reputation, man.
Yeah, like I can't
Right.
say let's play human tug of war between Caribou and DP, but y'all can't tell me you're on anything.
Okay.
Or yeah,
you
just don't say it. Lie.
Leave me out. That's his DP's deal. If he wants to fucking hang by his skin, that's fucking hey, power to him.
Well, it's not
knock it, but it ain't my deal.
Hanging is like the hardest because it's just your body weight hanging. So it's easier to do like tug of war or strap yourself to like a telephone pole and just pull on an inanimate object. You know.
Radio and ropes. He does the suspension with the ropes, but not the.
Yeah, the hook.
So yeah.
I
ever since I saw that for the first time, I was just always like.
Is that what you're talking about? Is with the ropes or the hooks?
I want to do the hooks.
You want to do it the hooks?
So you'd have to have your back pierced in a few locations and then stuck through right after the piercing, right?
No, you can't keep them.
No, I know you don't keep them. No, what I'm saying is you got to pierce it and then put the hook through, right? You're not fucking going right through the hook.
Going right through with like a 4 gauge, 6 gauge. I think that's the biggest needle you can find.
Yeah.
And then the deep sea fishing hook, you stick in the back of it, and you all at once. I don't want to like hurt somebody, so it goes in and.
Yeah. Like I said, you have to pierce them with a piercing needle to put the hook through.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't just
raw dog.
It's like sewing needle, but with like fucking other shit.
Yeah, but you can't do just the hook because most of these hooks. Well, back when I did them, like way back when, before now it's trendy and everybody can buy them. I used to have to Dremel the barbs off myself, like of deep sea fishing hooks.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, there's a lot of actual physical, like not physical,
labor.
But like machine work involved in being a tattoo or a piercer. Like we were crafting a lot of our own shit, you know, like when it really come down to it, making our own needles, freaking. Like you buy the needles loose and then group them together and solder all that shit. Freaking scrub. I actually loved it. It was
tattoos were done that way.
Yeah, like freaking. You start off and learning the basics, man. But you know, as you go, you get better. Like I said, every tattoo you get better. But then I found it much easier just to get everything kind of like pre-sterilized and everything. Water, disposable, everything, like tube and whatnot, one shot, one use.
All my needles were pre-sterilized.
It's just when I was homeless and traveling with all my tattoo equipment, the steel tubes have weight, and then I gotta clean the fuckers and fucking location all the place. So
tackle box full of all disposables.
And then nobody questions me about shit. You know, like it's just so much easier.
Bag full of lovely things I can stick people with.
Yeah. I have my bag with lovely things I can draw on people with.
I can't draw. So why not pierce?
I don't like piercing. I'm not that. Like, I don't know. I just.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just not into it, man. Like.
You don't have any, do you?
No. Well, I've had my
I'm good. I've had a dent everything, my face and everywhere else. I'm good.
It's just not. No offense, baby. I mean, it's not an art form to me. I don't want to take any offense.
It can be because, like.
No, I mean, I'm not knocking anything from it, but my idea of art is.
It's like eyebrow and basic piercing.
I feel like some people's therapists. Like, they'll come in once a week and be like, just pierce me.
Dude, I get people that are mad they want me to tattoo them, and they're freaking
most people's lives
happy when they want me to tattoo them. I'm like,
they want to get a needle shoved through my body.
Yeah.
Well, you think of how many kids, teenagers I'm speaking of, like cut their arms and shit like that, like, right? I did that fucking stupid shit when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I could see, you know, like freaking piercing and shit like that could be like a healthy alternative to something like that.
It is definitely healthier than picking up something off the ground and shoving it in yourself.
Yeah, somehow I was going to call that art, but what I was actually talking about was mental therapy.
Yeah.
It is actually.
Mine's just
Getting that release away from everything else.
Dude, there's a lot of people that have, like I said, they've come to me or her and been like, I had a bad day, pierce me or tattoo me. I had a good day, pierce me, tattoo. It's just weird, man. Like it all depends. Like on particular people take that particular pain a certain way.
And run with it.
Yeah. I just had a bad day, hurt me. Okay, sure. And you want to pay me?
Oh, and you're gonna tip?
Yeah.
Of course I'll hurt you.
Next time,
I'll hurt you for a few hours.
I'll even use lube this time.
next time
All right.
one of your buddies that wants like, oh, I just want you to hurt me or whatever.
Oh, dude,
Get
yeah.
the cash first and kick him in the fucking balls and walk away. You'll see he's your buddy, so you'll still tattoo him later, but it'll be funny as fuck.
That is a great idea. I like that idea. Yep, idea.
Right? Whereas if you do that to a stranger, you're gonna have issues, but a buddy.
Oh, I love tattooing buddies and shit. If they sitting there bitching or anything when you're tattooing their chest, like, you can be like tattooing me right there, and I swear to God, you're on my nipple tattooing me.
Yeah.
So, like, when other people do that to me and, like, they won't stop, I'm like, all right, I'm going to show you what it feels like. Then I'll just give them the titty tot, the little deep right on the top of the nip.
Everybody gets tattoos. It says X's and O's.
Oh, yeah?
Can't tell.
I
don't know.
Right
Usually they rub, like people say they fade away. This asshole knew who I was in the biblical way and decided he was going to make sure that shit fucking stayed. And it hurt. It hurt so bad. It hasn't gone anywhere though. It's been what, 10, 15 years?
I've had that one done like 3 times and it still fades. It's
because of that location, man. You keep sticking your hand in your pocket after you get it done.
Same as the inside of the hand, bottom of the hand, all that shit.
Top of your tongue.
Yeah, man. There's some places that you don't realize how many times you rub.
Your body regenerates.
Like any hand tattoo is really tough because, like, especially if you get your dominant hand, you keep sticking your fucking hand in your pocket and you don't think about it.
This one, but I've been waiting until I'm not working.
Same guy.
I do it all the time.
Same person. It says train, and that one says wreck. And obviously, he really liked to hurt me. Everything is so freaking deep and dark and blown out.
I've got super blown out shit like in there. I mean, it just happens, when you're going through the meat.
No, you should be able to avoid the blowout. Just pull back a little.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. If it gets blown out, they know they do that shit on purpose.
When I tattoo, I actually rely on the feel of the gun, and I can tell how.
Did you do her hand?
I didn't do the guy who actually taught me did her hand, and I actually kind of do better outline work in reality than he does. He just rides the tube, you know what I'm saying, and that's a reason. From what I see right there, because of that, because he doesn't see, he just kind of goes for a depth.
Hours.
He just looks like an old school tattoo artist, like that dude. You know what I mean? They go super deep, they go hard, and they stick it in.
Oh my God, that looks like somebody's done.
I hang the needle out a little farther, and I can actually get cleaner lines because I can feel by the sound of my machine how deep I am because there is a resistance once the machine goes, and it's like a Zen experience. I'm one with the machine. It's kind of weird, man. Like I have the coil machine, so like
I got coil. I got coil for my liner, but that I'm telling you that rotary I got, bro, that thing's beautiful.
There's new coming.
So those pins are stupid, crazy.
Oh,
they're like
my shoulder there.
Nice.
There?
Is that a bag of dicks? Oh my God.
Does it say fucking?
Fucking A.
Fucking A.
Is
that A or EH?
EH.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, well, it's because I think of that every time in our Discord because Sam's always fucking A, right? It's going for his honorary Canadian status, I guess, which is awesome, and we'll gladly hand that to him. But yes, I think of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
Those are the most the least painful places to get tattooed, your shoulder blades.
I'd agree.
They're like, yeah, like it's almost like a massage.
You kind of notice it at first when they first started, but after about 5 minutes, you kind of get used to.
Mm-hmm. It's a little aggravating, but that's
I
about
had
it.
nothing on my back.
You have nothing on your back?
Rib was the worst so
How do you
far.
not know I had nothing on my fucking back?
I know that on mushrooms that tattoo.
What's funny
You
is,
were
yeah,
cracking me up when you said he had no piercings, and you looked at him like you'd never seen him before, and now you're saying you don't have a tattoo on your back. Have you slept with this man? Because
Yeah, that's
I don't
all
sleep
she
with
was-
his back. I don't have sex
Also,
with
do
his
you
back.
never like undress in front of her and walk away from her? You're only ever walking to her? Like, come on now.
Well, no, that's
Crawford,
not true
you
at
one
all.
of those guys that has sex with his shirt and socks on.
No,
He takes
He
his
doesn't
towel
take
off.
his
That
socks.
just my
explains everything.
socks. Just my socks.
He does not take off everything.
Nah, fuck that.
It's too much work to put it all back
He's
on
still
and then go
letting
back to his
run.
wife's room.
Well, I can't walk through the house, man.
Well, I'm imagining you take your shirt off and you fucking probably blindingly white like a vampire.
Dude,
I
I gotta
am.
get
I am.
Safety.
I'm the same way right now.
I like to call it a heroin chic, to be honest with you.
The skinny.
Nah, that shit just pasty.
Yeah. What's funny is I actually tan, man. Like, I just need to go more out in the sun.
I gotta get that first burn. I gotta get that like initial
I don't burn.
Oh, then I'll get a little.
I burn every single time.
Yeah, Ginger burns, wife. Ginger, she burns. Like, I'm putting like 50 FPS or 70 FPS on my wife to go out, otherwise.
100% gone.
It's like insane, dude. I'm like spray praying it.
There's,
You know?
there's always this spot that ends up red as fuck that he did not hit.
Yeah,
I feel so bad.
I mean, I get a
I
little
won't
worried.
wear
The
it.
shit's kind of, it's a
I'll just
spray.
get
Like, I feel like I'm fucking, like, airbrushing a fucking, canvas, man. And, like, I don't want to blast her. Well, I guess I shouldn't say I don't want to blast her in the face. But
Just about that time of year for being outside playing in water and stuff around here. We went down to our local park, which we do almost daily, to take my dog Danzig for a swim and let kids and stuff run around if we have them. And we go up to, after the creek, playing fetch with the dog, we go up to the jungle gym area, like kids running around, and there's a water park that's not up and running. And while we were sitting there, pretty much actually just about ready to go, you see the two people from the city coming down, and they turn the water on to the water park. So fucking kids going there running around, and it was only maybe 10 minutes because the water's still cold as fuck this time of year. We still got like at least another month before you want to be attempting to swim around here. And so they were in and out pretty quick, but they got to have fun. It was cool to be there for it.
Your eyes are getting a little red there, Caribou.
I know, right? Man, high as fuck. But at least I'm not laying on the stairs anymore. Big boy.
that sounds like it was fun though. I like those moments.
Well, it really was one of those nights, because it's just like my stomach was giving me grief, because like I said, I took 1,500 milligrams of fucking RSO. And then instead of eating anything proper, I went down and fucking wolfed down half a bowl of some super tangy spaghetti sauce in real quick order. And my stomach's just like, oh, whoa, chill the fuck out. And so I laid on the stairs.
Almost spaghetti now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Well,
so good.
what the girlfriend does is she's been putting chorizo sausage in it. So it gives it that smoky flavor, and you get a bit of spice. And that's like unreal. But this time she threw it in the oven in a casserole dish with cheese and fucking baked it. So you know what I'm doing when the show lets out? Stuff in my fucking face. It's gonna be great.
Jeez.
I'm gonna boof it with my face.
Nice.
you should go make me food.
She'll
really
eat
hungry.
it all before she gives it to you.
I am hungry.
See what happened to that bacon.
What you could have done is you could have joined in on the Zoom, and then you're making him this like beautiful whatever it is you're making him, and then come out and eat it on the couch right beside him. That would have been amazing.
She would do that. I mean, at least the wife made
would.
me a sandwich. That was pretty decent.
She made me a sandwich
I
too.
was pretty excited about it.
I know. Like, didn't even like.
Word.
She
My mom
toasted the
always
bread
said,
and everything.
Yeah, my mom always said, take any meal that's offered to you.
What'd your mom always say?
Take every meal that's offered to you because she's not fucking cooking for me.
She cooked for the neighbor kids.
Yeah.
But wife had a really good day, and she came in here. She's like, "You guys want a sandwich? Like, I'll go cook for you." Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah, I want a sandwich.
How did you know?
Yeah, we both got sandwiches.
Yeah.
2 totally different types of sandwiches.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, mine was
That's
cheese and
the
turkey,
impressive
and
part right
his
there.
was chicken salad.
Huh?
Because like I got no problem making sandwiches for people if that's what I'm doing. But for the most part, you're gonna get kind of close to the same thing. You know, you might like if you're going all out where you're doing like lettuce, tomatoes, and all sorts of weird toppings. You know, you might pick and choose and mix and match a little bit.
Yeah, no, he got like willow tree chicken salad.
Yep.
And I got
Turkey.
turkey and Colby and Jack cheese.
Toasted.
Pretty
Oh, yeah.
dope.
Pretty excited. See, now I'm hungry, man. This is getting horrible. Stop talking about food.
Okay. So, priest and a rabbi. No,
Walk into a bar.
no, I was going to say something else. Talk about screwing a kid. And
Glory be the name.
We need to
Look
get
at him.
Tony
He's
to
just like,
write us
"I
a
don't know
song
what
for
to
when this happens right here.
Real chipper too.
Hold on, let's
Yeah.
keep them on mute and we can do the dialogue for them. Crazy Pot Mom, you can be White Widow. Caribou, you be Prophet.
Yeah.
No.
Like
No.
spank my ass.
I
You-
can't possibly
You
be
were so
that.
happy I muted that shit.
it was funny.
Prophet's like
Clearly it wasn't.
so. Prophet's like tonight. Can you stick the whole hand up, not just the 2 fingers?
She said, I'm going to stick 2 hands and then I'm going to go for the pinky toe.
Yeah. See, he's like, yes, I like that. See, yes, the whole thing, the whole thing.
She says, no. Last time you didn't clean good enough.
Yeah.
Here, warm that up first.
It's like watching television.
Hey, you
It'll
guys
make
are
it
very good
easier.
at that.
Oh my God, again, not again. Look, they're all laughing at me because I stick my hand all the way up your ass.
No. That was going at me, dumbass. Are you listening to the context?
Well, they can't hear the context.
No, they're the ones telling it.
Will you guys shut up? You're wrecking our story here. All right, DP, let's get back to it.
All right, speaking of wrecking, I'm going to wreck your asshole so bad tonight. I'm doing 2 hands.
Hey, Prophet's like, yes. You see how he did the eyebrows? Yeah.
First, I got to stretch. I don't want to tear like last time.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I remember that. That was ouchy.
She said, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. Like the amount of gauze we had to use on your buttocks, this little region. That was it gets expensive.
What do you think the weirdest object that has been a side profit has been?
Oh fuck, probably a fire extinguisher, but not like one of the little under the couch one or under the sink ones. Like we're talking like industrial size.
One on the wall.
Just the hose?
No, well the hose first.
The
The hose for
Gotta take
exploratory
her-
fucking boofing. And then, you know, fucking we're hardcore on this fucking crew, man. He took the whole fucking thing and you know it. Because he's hardcore like that. We
I was gonna say I took the hydrant, but I mean, geez, guys.
fired
Wow.
that up. Were you like one of those fucking fountains where you're like,
Only when they turned me on, dude. Only when they turned me on.
Yes.
They didn't want to waste water if nobody was there.
I'm getting turned on just thinking about this.
It like sploosh, like a hydrant in your pants.
That's the 3,000 milligram.
I just want to bathe and fucking mouth splooge as it comes out of the hydrant.
This is horrible. This is horrible. Stop looking at me, Swan.
Do you really want me to do that to you tonight? Hell yeah, I do, bitch. What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna go get ready. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Hey, that's the noise that's gonna be made too.
I'm getting food. I mean, boofed. I don't know what we talking. What's the storyline at?
It's like something good's gonna happen to you, probably.
Something good's gonna happen.
Gerbil.
Yeah.
Epsom salts. Actually, I do have some.
Taking a bath.
I am, yeah.
You taking a bath, DP? Talking about Epsom salt and shit.
Well, no, I was reading through chat and I saw Epsom salts, and then like I looked up there and I got Epsom salts, and like I'm gonna take a bath because my back really fucking hurts. So
nice.
Damn, I thought you were doing something super manly like building soil. It's okay. It's okay to get in touch with your feminine side too. Okay. No, I got
to get clean for tomorrow.
I got nothing against baths at all, but my thing is I get bored. I can bring a book or my phone or something with me.
I just put on.
You don't bring toys in the bathtub, man. That's why you get bored. You gotta bring in toys.
Huh. Well, I need toys. Then.
Toys, my boat.
I need toys. Prophet says.
Yeah, I got a ducky and
she might
all types of shit, dude.
Well, but anyways, I get bored.
It's got devil horns.
I'm like, this is fucking dumb, and so I can't do it. But you give me a hot tub where I have room to swim around a bit and like move if I need to, and that's all good because like, you know, that's more fun.
I didn't take a bath forever, but like really, I do it when my back's just really knotted up and it's just hurting. Like I
don't fit in a bathtub, and I don't like it when my knees stick out of the water. So it's like,
you only go to the bathtub when you're on your knees. What?
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, like I can't submerge my whole body, so it just bugs me. So it's like I don't bother. I haven't taken a bath, and I don't even remember how long. Showers only.
I'm really excited about this bath now.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know. I've always been an efficient, like, bather. It's like real quick. And like to actually enjoy a shower is real tough for me. So like I actually have to put like a 10-minute video to listen to just to be able to keep myself in the shower for 10 minutes. Cause like I've been so like brainwashed to wash, dude, it's sorry, man. It's like military fucking shit. It's straight up wash your hair, fucking body, shit, shower, shave, fucking 10 minutes. Bam, that's it. That's all I had. Well, at that age, I wasn't shaving, so it was more like 8 minutes. I was allowed to shit and shower. But yeah, I'm very efficient from top down, boom, out. Like it's fucked up, man.
Dude, you could be a beatboxer. Down, you know.
I dabbled in it back in my day, you know.
I can tell.
Oh, this.
Do I want a cookie? Hell yeah, I want a cookie.
A nookie?
No, cookie. Shit. No. It ain't a special cookie like that. It's just something to eat.
I like cookies.
In all fairness, though, that's not real food. Like, I thought you were actually going to cook me something. No, I'll eat the cookie after.
In all fairness, if it's 8:30 at night here, it's like 3 hours later there, and I wouldn't feel like fucking cooking for you either.
Don't ruin this for me.
Okay, yeah, hey, get him some food. The man's hungry, please.
Yeah, look at him, he's starving to death.
Yeah,
right.
Look at him. He's skinny. He needs to eat. This is for
right.
his health.
This is for my health. I will not eat mac and cheese. All right, I've fucking said this before.
It has to have
I'll
nutritional
beat you
value.
with that box.
You said that to wife. Never told me that.
But you've heard it.
That's not the point. You keep getting us mixed up.
No, but you heard it.
So, can you explain to her that filet mignon will be acceptable?
Lobster tail.
I'd laugh if like a fucking book came through.
So do you sell any of your paintings, Crazy Pat Mom?
To my family usually. I'm sure my daughter's just like, oh mom, please don't paint another painting because I can't say no. Because she's like, ooh, I see that in it. I gotta have that one because I see that in it. She's like,
Right.
I want the butterfly one.
yeah, she's got a bunch.
The one that was all green and looked like a fucking crazy gnarly butterfly. I think it's
Oh,
awesome.
the one that says the ghost.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
that was the one. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah, that's the one you got framed. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's on here.
Yes, that thing is very cool.
It is. I totally what you
It
see
really is.
about it could be like more like a demon spirit or something than a ghost, probably.
Right?
Badass looking.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it just depends on the fact that I did it at Halloween and I was like, oh, that's super neat. Check that out. Because my daughter was like, is that a ghost? And I go, in my Halloween painting? No. And she goes, yeah, look. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I just have a
caribou.
lot of fun
I'm
with it.
almost done with the
Hold on.
caribou first.
What happened in the what happened?
So I'm almost done with the caribou first. I had done one with the skunk, but they told me to do a caribou instead of the skunk. So I'm just gonna change it with a stoned caribou.
Okay.
I love the look on your face right now, Caribou.
I don't know what's going on. I didn't understand anything you just
I
said.
can
I
clearly
was,
tell.
I was
I
I
waiting
was
for
trying to
you
make
more
it look like I
context,
knew what
man.
was
I'm like,
going on.
I just left them confused.
you're keeping
I was
an
like,
idiot in suspense and shit. Like, that's not right, man.
I'm
That's like
trying
cruel,
not-
unusual
Is it?
punishment.
At that point, I was just done.
I'm sitting there trying to replay it in my head what I thought he might have said, and I'm getting more and more confused. I was trying not to, so it must have been pretty obvious. Fuck.
I was looking to you, eh?
I thought that shit came out pretty dope.
Yeah, dude. Did you send that to him yet?
Oh, it's cute as hell.
That's a
Yeah,
mean
he
ass
does
blueberry.
something else. I love that.
Hell yeah. Or he's gonna put a fucking joint in his mouth or something. She likes that, but we'll see.
Yeah, that thing is.
Now I'm scrolling. Fuck, man.
Oh no! Put down that phone.
Memories.
Yeah, so at one point I did go to like a vendor's thing with my daughter. She sold her Scentsy stuff and I had my paintings all out. I got a lot of good feedback from that, but then COVID hit. So I could be famous and all kinds of artisticness right now, but COVID stopped anything and everything that might have happened from that.
Tell you what, you keep coming up with art, and you can come on here anytime you want and display it. And if you're able to fucking to sell it through.
Oh, is that for Sunday and Tuesday?
Well. So I like
Just
not
kidding.
necessarily, but it's like, you know, it's you're part of the family, and that's one of the things. Like we've given DP some exposure for his art since he came into the crew. If we can help give you some more exposure, like why the hell not? It's so feel free to come on and crank out your art or show off your
Yeah,
art.
that's cool. Thanks. So I don't have to wait for DP to say, "Here, show me your art."
Oh, like we want to encourage stuff like that, and especially people that are closer to our network. And like, well, fuck, you're here every Friday with us, right? We love you. Like I said, keep talking about how you're the one person that caught attention right away because you're the one person that comments on. And still, I think every once in a while you're commenting on videos that you haven't seen yet.
I do. I'm super behind, but I'm still doing it. But I've got to be on the show and watch the show. And it's just like there's a little much going on because I'm like, well, 3.5 hours here. And then I'm like, oh, should I go back to the show that I was watching, you know, like number 22? Or do I try and go to bed someday?
See, that's why.
That's gangster, man.
Podcast. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is what she just. I don't know. Can you see that? That's what's waiting for me. But
Nice.
Nice.
fuck, that's gonna be amazing.
That's hot, dude. That's a sexy picture.
I don't even remember what it
He's so hungry.
was. Just like fucking somebody took the Men in Black thing and just went zonk. It was like food. After they zonk you, when they tell you shit you need to know, they're just like, you're really hungry. And walked away.
That was completely subliminal.
It's just you just need pie after that.
I just need pie.
Oh yeah, after the
We have pie.
no.
Hi.
Everybody loves pie.
Where are we getting pie from?
Grocery store?
Need a girlfriend.
Still open?
Yeah. It's only fucking
Oh, the light outside your window.
What time does it close?
the grocery store.
Don't let him drive.
Prophet's got a good point. I should.
Turbo's halfway to the grocery store for that pie now.
He's like, it ain't that late over there, man.
Pie tomorrow.
I don't want pie tomorrow.
Well then I guess you're not having tough shit.
Damn.
I mean, unless you want shit.
Wouldn't you have like an Uber Eats? They'll bring you a pie.
No,
I don't think that
butt
exists
fuck
here.
nowhere.
Yeah, like we like literally we got 2,000 people.
Neither do we.
Look it up, 100 Mile
Neither do
BT. It'll tell you. We've got a population, I think, of 2,000 people.
100
It's
mile house.
Jeez, we got Uber, Grubhub, DoorDash.
We have
Like-
nothing like that.
Wait,
Bringing food in.
oh, I guess Lyft will do stuff for you too. I don't know. I don't use it. I'll walk to the motherfucking place. I'm not that
I'm
lazy.
sure we could
If I
get
want
the
it.
beer and wine guy to drive us a pizza or something, but I mean, he's the beer and wine guy or something. You'd have to pay the fees of alcohol.
I've actually,
But I mean,
when I lived in the city, like the real, I guess the lower parts, I've actually had pizza delivery guys that actually be talking to them, be like, hey, if you pick me up a blunt or two on the way to bring me my pizza, I'll tip you fucking $10, you know? They'll be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
when I lived
yeah,
in
they take it out of their pocket.
When
Yeah.
I lived in Prince George, they had dial-up bottle services, same thing, where they bring you your booze. It got to a point where as soon as they'd answer the phone, they'd be like, a flat of MGD bottles and a 40-pounder of Gibson's whiskey. It's like, yeah. And they would often get you food too, because that was always a good tip or two if you needed them to, and throw a few extra bucks. That was way before any of those like skip the dishes or anything like that, though. Or at least long before I'd heard of any of them.
What was that you were showing, DP?
I just got caught scrolling again.
He's nuts.
these nuts.
I am gonna make pancakes tomorrow, though. That's gonna happen.
I could have had pancakes today, but I slept on it, so.
Eat pancakes.
Well, no, my dad made 16 pancakes, and it takes me a little while to get hungry in the morning, and then my wife went on a crazy cleaning spree, and I kind of had them out in the kitchen, and I heard her, and I was like, oh yeah, I should grab those pancakes, and this was like 2 hours after they'd been cooked. I don't give a fuck.
They were
Yeah,
all
right
on
when
a
I
plate,
walked out there,
right next
it
to the
was right when
microwave.
she was throwing them in the garbage, and I was like, oh, god damn it, those are almost salvageable. But yeah,
She just dumped all
She
the
ju-
coffee out.
just
So
everything was just, yeah, it was not salvageable. But I thought about it.
I think right now that I would probably sell my mother into prostitution for some ice cream.
No, you wouldn't.
I offered him ice cream.
That's pretty
That
awesome.
escalated very quickly.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't.
I mean, I've done it for a cheeseburger, but I don't know about ice cream.
All right.
You know, like I actually get
We got Blue
food.
Bunny in our freezer.
Well,
Funny.
I don't care for ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in
I would love
years,
to be able
dude.
to make my
Oh,
own
see,
ice.
to me, I'm a big ice cream fan, like stuff like Haagen-Dazs or Ben and Jerry's. And like, it's
So
good
you
ice cream.
like what?
I think what it really is my.
You and Mike have a lot in
That
common.
was the
That's
first
like the Jungle Boys of ice cream, though.
Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Dude, you're like my wife. I swear to God, you have the same.
Yo, that's like the fucking Jungle Boys and cookies of ice cream. If you're an ice cream aficionado, I mean, like.
I mean, I don't eat the shit, but she's really happy about it. He's still
You're talking about Jungle Boys, and I'm like, I thought we were talking about ice cream. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
I'm just saying it's that blown out like cloud stuff. Like I worked at an ice cream store when I was younger, so like I'm an ice cream snob, dude. Fuck. Yeah.
So
like,
what's the pinnacle of the ice cream world, dude, in your mind? Like, what's the top shelf? What's the top tier ice cream?
Whoever makes their own, basically, and depending on what ingredients they're making it out.
Whoever makes their own, is that what you said?
Like on location, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like
so like a Cold Stone, is that
it's pretty good and stuff like that, and it's depending on like what kind of ingredients you're using as well. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Japanese kind of.
Dang, man.
Brewster's ice cream was like the shit. That's when I worked at when I was a kid. I don't know.
So like, is Baskin Robbins like cool or not?
I don't know. You go tell me. I mean,
I've never been to one. I'm asking.
No, they're not very.
I mean, is a Frosty considered ice cream? I mean,
Wendy's.
Yeah, you could count that. You could count that, I think.
I don't even care for those either. I used to do the Blizzards for a little while, but over at McDonald's. But
Blizzards, fuck, I like Buster Bars from DQ. Those are good too.
Never been to one. I always wanted to go to DQ.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, Dairy Queen. Well, he called it a DQ. I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Jeez, I think everybody knows what DQ is.
But you've never been to one.
Right.
That sucks for you.
Yeah, I know.
They give you free stuff on your birthday.
Hey, I've never been to a Harvey's, okay? So quit hating.
Me neither.
The Harvey's.
What the fuck?
We don't have a Harvey's here. What do you want? What you want me to go to places that don't exist in the area of which where I live?
There are Harveys in South Carolina.
We got Five Guys over here. I mean, we've got
Five Guys
a whole bunch of actual like mom and pop shops.
I've never heard of Five Guys until I got to Rhode Island.
I love Five Guys in my mouth. Shit's awesome.
As far
He likes Five Guys in his mouth.
Love it.
Jenkins probably talked about that.
We're still talking about food. Like half this show has been about food.
Oh, I was talking about Five Guys.
Because food's so wonderful.
It is a wonderful thing, but I wish I could eat more of it.
Five Guys, we don't know if we're talking about food or Prophet's mom, eh?
Well, I mean, we're talking about me at the moment. You don't go dragging my mom into everything, man.
Well, that's I don't know. I thought that's where DP.
She does that well enough on her own. She doesn't need your help. And I'm pretty sure Rick's over there.
Scent sticks, amazing.
Wouldn't it be great if on the Cannabis chat, if he just like posted like a fucking selfie of him and your mom together? He's got like his tongue in her ear or something.
I think my mother might break Rick.
I think you're right. I think Rick could be in for a hurting.
Yeah.
First, but then it would I think he would cry with fright.
Rick cry.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I think Prophet's mom would make Rick cry. And that's not a knock on Rick either. I think that's just Prophet
of joy
at the most.
I had yep, no, nothing. What are you thinking about right now, Crazy Pop Mom? I wonder what
you gotta unmute yourself. You're on mute. We can't hear anything you're saying.
I was wondering why it was a green screen on your chat box and you weren't saying anything. So I was like, did I lose my sound or something? So I was staring at you, to be honest, DP.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just wondered why it was so quiet. So I guess it just got quiet for a second. I just happened to notice.
Well, White Widow's actually cooking, so there's some banging and whatnot. So you know.
Cheers.
So maybe that
everybody.
distracted
Yeah.
the crap out of everybody.
We can take this time, everybody, hit that like button. Thumbs up.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
told
good
everybody
at I'm
a
not
while
good
ago.
at the yeah, I'm
That's
not good at
funny. Did we get 3 hours just about into the show before anybody even thinks to mention the like button?
No, I told everybody, I don't even know what time, but it was a while ago.
Thank you. We love you and appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey, Banshee, cheers, brother.
Yeah.
Chill.
I can't even go into chat. My phone is like legitimately dead. Like
DED, dead.
dead. Cause it's dead.
Nap
But
time.
yeah.
Look, I got a little Turk turd in there. I gotta clean this motherfucker.
They a turd.
Sorry.
That is pretty cool, man.
I need a new one. I'm already bored of this one. I'm gonna sell it. Get a new one.
I still like mine. It's still doing really good. Hey, it's amazing how much more flavor I get with the new one over the last one I had.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the last one, but it was just too small, you know. Because this one's
Well, you take really big fucking dabs too, so.
I've actually been slowing down, and actually my weed consumption's gone down too. I'm like, I want to take a tolerance break, but I don't want to stop smoking weed, so I'm trying to
Slow down.
yeah, that word.
Yeah, no, once you start working again, you know what I mean?
That
right?
word.
That fucking, that always helps.
Yeah, well,
Like
so
when I first started working again, and then like I'd come home after working all day and like get that first real good session. Oh man, you
yeah,
decent.
I like, you know, I smoked throughout last of my slurricane this morning. Sat there, rolled 3 joints and smoked those with the last of it. I cut that. I'm pretty sure that was back in November. So it's like 6 months, I think. Match to make that last. But I've been holding and savoring that for the last 2 months or more, maybe. Because I knew it was the last. I also knew that I was done growing for a while. So it's like, that's the last of the good stuff. Because the stuff I harvest after that was not, most of it wasn't quite finished yet. So therefore not nearly as good as something that's had months to cure.
We got a couple people in chat talking about cloning. Stuff like that. If anybody wants to expound, I know I'm about to make a couple clones of this dilly bars. I was gonna make, so I got some cloning powder, you know, just some regular old rooting hormone shit. I was gonna try some with that, and then I was also gonna do the subcool with the aloe and shit. I was gonna do that one, and then I don't know. I think those are the 2 I was gonna really try. I don't know. I'll probably throw a couple just in the window.
So for cloning, I've always been I like to use cloning gel and powder, and I get like probably I'd say about 99 to 90, 99 success rate most of the time. There's a couple.
Do you use like a dome or anything like that?
Yeah, plastic dome trays. Yeah, you got your mister. You know your.
You use a mister
and all that shit, and then. But the problem is I kind of lost track with the cloning side of things at some point in time last year, and we did a couple really big batches of clones because there's a couple people that wanted them. And we fucking one point we had over fucking lots anyways, like a couple hundred clones. And we end up losing the vast majority of them. We end up with less than 100 clones because we wanted, you know, we.
What did you use?
What's that? Oh, so the same methods I basically just described. And also using a heat pad, I think, but the mistake we made, I think, was it was also in the hottest part of last summer. Through talking with a few other guys, and asking questions because I've never seen anything like it. Like I said, I've usually 99% success rate. I would swear by my methods. And then this was like over 50% loss. I would say probably closer to 75% loss. But anyways, that was without me paying much attention. because I was paying attention to other shit in the garden. That's how I kind of worked in that house at the time. So now I've actually got myself a cloner, a machine, because
I'm gonna go make one tomorrow.
they're easy to make, man. You can make them in a bucket.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's what I did, and I've made one before in the past too. You get, I can't remember the hole size that you get that'll fit those little neoprene fucking disc holders in there.
Oh yeah.
You cut those in like a 2.5 gallon bucket or whatever size you want. You can fit like 9 holes in the top of it, and then you just get
Take an air hose down there.
Airstone.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
if you want to go that route, or you can get the friggin' sprayer ones.
Yeah, you get the
But
mist.
yeah, what I
That's
did
what I
was
use.
had a little water pump, and then I had a piece of PEX pipe, and I put a cap on the top, and then put a couple of holes on one on each side here with a couple of those sprayers that are for hydroponics. But that worked fucking like a hot damn. Problem is, I need something that'll do more than 9 clones at a time. I was hoping to get like a 32 or maybe a 36 site. 32 would have been better. When I went into the grocery store, they had 24, 48, and I was like, well, 24 could end up being too small. 48 is more than I'm pretty sure more than I'm gonna want. And it's also a lot more expensive, but it'll give me the option.
It pays for itself within.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking max it out every time you use it. So of course I took it home. I maxed it out that same day, fucking with cuttings. It's like, yeah, take some of this, some of this, some of this, and then the shitty thing is, I went back to that place a couple weeks later, 2-3 weeks later, because here's the thing. This was they're at a place where I'm not growing, and it's a few hours away from me, right? So they got left in the cloner for 2 or 3 weeks, can't remember which was, and I come check on nice thick fucking root growth. Problem is, those cloning domes are like 100% humidity, I would suspect, because it's just so wet and moist in there. Problem is, if you take them out of there and just expose them to dry air all of a sudden, you're gonna lose a whole bunch because of the hardening off process. They're used to being wet, and now you took them and put them here, so you lose a bunch that way. So there's going to be something with, and I think Ross to Jeff has also talked about this, where you take the dome off for, I don't know, I think 11 minutes a day seems familiar in my mind for whatever reason. Like, we way off on that. But you know, just but increase that amount as you go, and then eventually they'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Any of that? I felt like I talked for a really long time.
No, you did great, man.
Look at you opening
Okay,
up.
so I've had one heck of a problem with clones lately. When I was doing clones into dirt, I had like almost all success. I'm doing them in rockwood. Holy shit, I can't say that right now. Rockwool. There you go. See, look at you, smarty pants. And I am having issues with at least one of my plants going, no, I'm not growing in that. I'm not going to do anything. And I'm just like, I don't understand. I just need one, just freaking one to get some damn roots on it, and I'll be happy. I almost want to start and put it in the dirt, and I'm like over this nice, pretty word that Prophet knows and I can't say.
Why would you change your way if your way worked? Just to see, and if it's not working for you, go back.
I love to fuck around and be pissed off.
Well, always have your guaranteed way as a backup. I'm just saying you could do both. Yep. If the other one's successful, you could always pull it away.
I get that, but I'm only allowed 4 plants. This kind of makes me like hung up by a tree and kind of going, well, maybe I'll just do.
So go 3 the way you are guaranteed, and just go 1 an experimental way. And this way here, it's not like destroying.
How am I supposed to do water and rockwool and dirt and Jesus, Murphy? How am I supposed to do that?
Oh, that's right.
I feel like
you transitioned to hydro. Okay, my bad.
Off a medical license. I don't know what they cost in Ontario, but they're over in BC.
I got my sister to go get hers, and she's like, "Why didn't you do the same thing?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm waiting to see how much it's going to cost you, because eventually they're going to say, here's the fines, here's the money, here's what you have to do. And I don't know, without having a job for almost 2 years now, whether I can pull that out my ass.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I
So
pulled a
it's
lot
not
out of
like
my
I
ass with
haven't
the
really
money.
thought about it.
Because
What's that,
yeah,
man?
it's like it literally is about the easiest process in the world. Like, and you'll hear me
Oh,
say,
absolutely.
if anybody's watching the show for the first time or whatever, and you live in Canada and you don't have your medical grow license, get your fucking medical grow license if you're able to afford it, because $500 a year, and all of a sudden you're like, most people, they're starting off with like 98 plants. Like, most people.
See, that's not the count my sister got. I'm sorry to cut you off. So in my head, the count that she got versus the count that I'm allowed to have is not worth $500. I'd rather
Really?
stick with my 400 plants. I was gonna say my 4 plants and fucking be done with it, because it's not worth what.
Okay, that's interesting. I'd be interested in who you go through, if it's a provincial thing or somehow then, because that's
I'd have to really look into that. I just sent the information to her and she hooked herself up real fast.
okay.
Like
So,
within 7 days, I want to say.
yeah, so the ex-wife and I applied for our licenses 2-3 years ago, somewhere around there, and we both applied thinking like, this is going to be hard. Maybe one of us might get one, and it turns out it's pretty much the easiest process. We didn't even have to see a doctor. We talked to him on the phone, and it's just basically like here's your money, and they started us off with 98 plants and a prescription for 20 grams a day that you can carry on you, and you're allowed, or you can consume that up to that. That's your prescription, but you're allowed to carry 150 grams on you instead of the ounce that most people are. And it's and then after that we went to re-up our licenses, and like I've got a fuck of a lot bigger plant count than that. No, you know what? Fuck it. I've got a 244 plant count. I don't
See,
even
like
know.
that is, you said that, okay, that's 230 some odd more than what my sister was told.
Oh, really?
So I'm like,
Yeah,
what
that's
the actual?
okay. That yeah, that's fucked up. Like, that's yeah, I wouldn't go for that, because when one of the things
Right, and this is my point.
when I first signed up for a license, I was kind of expecting that like, if I can get 30 plants, I'll be happy, because in all actuality, I can do a lot with 30 plants. I can breed. I can do.
Absolutely.
I can have my fucking rotation going with a veg and multiple blooms and stuff. And the only time I would come close to even fucking with that is doing clones. It's
Yeah.
they would be a lot, but the people that told us where to go, it's called the Do No Harm Clinic out of Kelowna, BC. Show them out, guys, if you're looking for
I
your
wonder if they got that anywhere.
Yep, check them out. And so basically the people that told us about them, I knew it was a husband and wife that told us about them, and they each had a 98 plant license. So I went into that pretty sure I was going to get 98 plants, and sure enough, we each did. For
that, I'd pay $500. Yep. For 10, 12, 15 plants, I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why wouldn't I just grow bigger for, like y'all are saying?
98, that's an odd number. That's a real odd number, 98.
It's something about so they don't give you 100. Is what I understand the justification was. Something about they want to avoid that.
Okay.
And 99 is probably a little too close, but fuck
it. Too close. Fucking 100 plants, that's way too much. 98 though, yeah, that's acceptable.
And then yeah, like I said,
200. That's so not 100,
I don't come near that. Like
I couldn't come near that if I tried. Like I wouldn't even want to work all that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me put it this way: I got 2 4x4 tents. Do you think I'm coming close to my limit? Like,
oh god, no.
Like, no.
You can solo cup that shit
with a 48 spot cloning machine. Like, so if I have that over in a separate spot, a veg and a bloom, and those are just packed. Say 1 gallon pots, which I don't. I'm typically a 3 year bigger.
It won't.
Yeah, it's not even coming close. It's but at the same time, so I've mentioned it on the show before how I smoke too much, and that's one of the reasons I was mentioning a tolerance break for one of my reasons for it is because I smoke way too much, and my lungs are starting to hurt and feel dried out. So I want to try eating edibles and stuff like that. And from we've we've all heard me mention how much I've eaten today. I don't need to fucking go off there again. It takes a lot to get me to a point of high. And don't get me wrong, I'm high as fuck right now, but it took like, man, you're talking a lot of money to do that. So if I could have that plant count with my current prescription of 50 grams a day, because that was the other thing they jacked up was my prescription from 20 to 30 grams a day. Maybe if I started making RSO and doing that, then maybe, and I had the space safe. That's the other thing. You got to have the space to house 244 plants. Maybe I could come close to that.
Me a line on a private message in the big garden.
No.
I'll see how long ago. Where did DP go, man?
Well, now I don't have to tell anybody because I just outed my freaking message now, didn't I?
I didn't hear anything.
I don't even know what's going on.
Dude, I'm so fucking baked right now.
This is the rapid dry shit.
Yeah.
Oh God, you reek.
Yeah.
I feel like I should probably spend some time with my girlfriend. Because, well,
He's so stoned, he sees it on the computer screen.
Yeah.
It scared him.
well, it's I'm coherent and stuff, but it's, you know, we've been sitting here for 3 hours, and kind of it's time to watch a movie. I could sit here and watch, but the whole talking and carrying on an intelligent conversation is getting difficult. I'll admit that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I mean, I can only do so much. You know.
I just learned something new from Mr. Green. Mr. Green Thumbs for 36 hours will reset your cannabinoid receptors. That's pretty groovy. Also,
Wow.
Fragrant Lilac earlier was talking about she recently learned how to make her own lactobacillus at home from Chris Trump on YouTube.
Yeah.
Then also you get a cheese byproduct from it or something.
Absolutely.
Pretty fucking gnarly. I didn't know that. I guess that's really good for rooting. Really good rooting hormone.
Really? You know, it's good for Rudy. But yeah, Labs is Labs.
Maybe did I read that wrong? Did I read that wrong? I might have read that wrong. I made that last part up.
That also may explain.
You may have made the last part up.
The 36-hour.
I am pretty baked right now.
The 36-hour reset. I mean, that makes sense. I didn't have anything for really 2 days compared to what I do now. So I mean, I'm pretty baked. So I went a good 2 days.
So she said fragrant.
Lie like a son of a bitch.
Well, I wasn't smoking like I smoked one blunt.
Recently added lactobacillus for a minimum of 1 hour before inserting into Jiffy Seed.
Okay, you insert it into the seed?
Yes, you insert it into the seed.
Oh, and make the baby plant?
Yes.
Very
yes.
Time to shut it down for the night and do whatever it is everyone.
Cheers, smash cannabis.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat and go to bed.
Yeah, that's why I'm over here I'm eating, stuffing my face.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I'm about to go eat and stuff like that.
Oh, she ain't stuffed her face yet.
We're gonna shut her down here, guys. Everyone have a great night. Everyone in chat, we love you. Thanks for joining us. Crazy Mom.
Hi guys.
Good night.
Thanks for having me on.
Always love everybody.
Bye, White Widow.
Later.
Have a great night, and we'll see you all Sunday morning. We've got Old School Chronic joining us. He's a breeder out of Cali. And that's going to be one hell of a show. I talked to him on the phone for about a half hour the other day. We were actually wanted to try and do a Zoom, just a practice Zoom run, because, why the fuck not? So we can bullshit. So you guys are invited to that if we end up doing one tomorrow. But I've got a busy day tomorrow, so it'd be a morning thing most likely if we do it.
All right. Just, I guess I'll keep an eye out on my messages. Actually, I'm up. Wait, it doesn't matter. I'm usually up before you guys. No, you're way up.
On the phone all day. We're fine.
Yeah.
You'll be good. It won't be as soon as I get up, because I gotta kind of wait for the rest of the host to get up before I start making noise and talking to people like that. So, anyways, everyone have a great night. I'm gonna watch. Are you watching it?
No worse than saying goodbye. That'll do, pig.
Scary. I want to watch something scary. We can watch a Rob Zombie movie.
Ooh, watch The Book of Blood.
What's that? I don't think I've even heard of it.
Green Inferno.
Boo.
Yeah, that shit's fucking
That's a fucked
crazy.
up movie.
Watch The Book of Blood. It's like, yeah, it's pretty.
Okay, I'll check out Book of Blood. The Green Inferno. When I heard about that movie being made, because I was a huge fan of Eli Roth, I think it is. That one, like the movie where they're in fucking Europe, Hostel. So that was fucking brilliant, man. He did a bunch of good ones, and that I just felt that Green Inferno was just I felt let down by it. It was fucked up, but it wasn't as brutal as it, because I was expecting Hostel on a beach.
Right. No, it was just a fucked up situation. It's like they go there to like save the place, and they just basically get tore up.
Fucked up, yeah. Yeah, sucks to be them.
Big ass ants are cool though.
All right, Caribou.
All right, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you all around.
Later.